right. Starting off, Bobby Lashley. Starting off with Bobby Lashley versus Seth Rollins.
Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins! And his opponents, weighing in at 273 pounds, he is the United States Champion, the Almighty Bobby Lashley.
Corey, you mentioned that Seth Rollins fashioning himself as the uncrowned kingpin of Monday nights. In many ways, that's how this match came about. It was Seth Rollins that came out and said, I'm the face of Monday Night Raw. Bobby Lashley took umbrage with those comments and said, you want to be the face? You want to prove you're the face? Go through me, the United States Championship.
Ring the bell. We are underway. The challenger, Seth freaking Rollins versus the champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley. You have to wonder, looking at these two men, Corey, how do you overcome a Bobby Lashley who seems to have every physical advantage?
When you're Seth freaking Rollins, you've got to rely on experience and what has brought Seth to this point in his career. Rollins' ability to get under the skin and in the minds of his opponents. We've seen it done time after time. Rollins is fully aware he's not going to match power with the Almighty. Nobody can. So Rollins is going to have to outthink the champion, which is no easy task. Rollins, one of the most impressive resumes in all of WWE. He's been a world champion, been an Intercontinental champion, a Mr. Money in the Bank, also has been a United States champion.
Bobby Lashley just flinging Seth Rollins across the ring.
What?
Curious to see how the environment plays into this. You hear the crowd in the SAP Center singing along with Seth freaking Rollins music. We talked at length about the relationship Lashley has forged over the past several months with the WWE Universe, how the fans drive the Almighty forward. Curious to see that's going to be a factor
Bobby.
as this match progresses.
Oh, you talked about psychological
Change like
gains
22 to
there.
19. Motherfucker.
With Seth Rollins wanting nothing to do with the enraged Bobby Lashley.
Lashley stepping right into
Bobby.
Seth's trap. Here comes Rollins.
Right
Oh, he caught him.
What's ready for him? Stop. No.
Uh-oh.
Rollins fighting like hell to get out of.
Oh.
And does just that.
Lashley usually the one sending the heads into the ring post. You can tell Seth freaking Rollins did his homework over the top. Oh, I didn't look up. Look at the hard lock. Lashley locked the fingers.
Nice.
To the ropes, heading to the
Super
corner.
kick. Bah.
Super kick right to the chin.
Ooh, right on that.
Right in the eyebrow.
Yeah, that was right on the forehead.
United States champion.
Damn.
I have never seen that before. Neither has Rollins.
He just stopped the curve stop with his neck. I don't know how he did that. He just stood still and didn't fall. Nah, that's crazy. Nah, that was crazy.
Rollins has never
He said it.
experienced power as the United States champion.
No, huh?
Fire in the eyes of Bobby.
Ooh.
Over goes Seth Rollins. Champion's loving it.
Nah, that was crazy.
Girl, you can do better. At least with your big name wireless carrier. With Xfinity Mobile, you can get unlimited for $30 per month on the nation's most reliable 5G network. They can even save you hundreds a year on your wireless bill over T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon.
Wow, I can do better.
Verizon.
Yes, you can.
I can do better too.
Now, you really can do better. Switch to the fastest mobile service, Xfinity Mobile. Now with the best price on 2 lines of unlimited, just $30 a line.
Reggie Bush had something important taken from him, so Wendy's is returning it.
It gives me great honor to return this to Mr. Reggie Bush.
The pretzel ball. Let's go. Back with its rightful owner. Come on.
Psych, don't touch my burger.
Psych, don't touch my burger.
You can't take this one away from me.
We haven't told him it's back for a limited time.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's
days it felt like asthma was holding me back. But asthma has taken enough. So I
feel like asthma's holding you back?
With Trilogy, with 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, it's the only one-standing treatment for adults that takes triple action against asthma symptoms. Trilogy helps make breathing easier, improves lung function, and lasts for 24 hours.
I'm not how to make fun of people with asthma. That's messed up, but
Go triple.
that was
Go Trilogy, because asthma has taken enough.
Trilogy won't replace a rescue
okay.
inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Trilogy contains
Okay.
a medicine that increases risk of hospitalizations and death from
Alright,
asthma
let's go
problems when
on
used alone.
Twitter.
This medicine is
Twitter.
no corticosteroid. Like in Trilogy, there is not a significant increased risk of these events. Do not take Trilogy
It
more than
said
prescribed.
asthma has taken enough.
Risk of thrush and infection.
After Woggle off, I might work on some music. I ain't gonna lie. I don't wanna. The thing is, when you work on music, recording, writing, stuff like that, if you don't do it consistent enough or you don't do it in a minute, it gets harder to do when you have to do it. Writing will always come easy to me, but it's when it comes to recording. When I start recording, if I don't record in a minute and then I just jump in, of course I record right there in the background, my mic and my little setups right there. But when I don't record, like say I start recording for 2-3 weeks, and all of a sudden I want to record, it's going to take me a minute to get that record through. But say I write a song today, record it today, and then I record tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier because I already have that, you know what I'm saying? That comfortability. You kind of got to get comfortable again with recording if you don't record for a minute. You may start flowing off beat, or you probably can't catch the beat right, even though you know that you wrote it to catch the beat, but you may not be able to catch it right, or you may fumble over your words a little bit. So I want to record at least something today, or re-record something, write something, because I keep the beats I want to write to in a playlist I have on my YouTube, but it's a private playlist, so like only I know what beats is in there. Because if I have it as a public playlist, people gonna know, okay, he gonna make a song to this beat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. Every time I get on Twitter, the first thing they do is ask me if I want to tweet. I don't want to tweet. So we are working on the link this morning. It's because the train died in local news. Didn't tell us about the traffic on I-1016 and call it unit feature car initially. My dad is funny.
This has been the bull versus the matador, literally.
The champion corner and paid for it. Since then, Rollins has very wisely targeted the right bicep of the United States champion.
And my dad's saying that, but he's a boss. He's a manager.
Kick out at 2, smart move from Bobby Lashley.
Back to see, but again, Rollins wisely identified the target area. This is brilliant strategy by Rollins.
CM Punk accused of being a massive racist.
To exploiting the champion.
Hold up. We back on Raw, but I want to look at this.
He's doing it, lifting the leg cover. Quick kick out from Bobby Lashley. Byron, to your point about the challenge, the way this came about.
I don't know what CM Punk did. Well, I do know what CM Punk did. I'm about to say I don't know what he did, but I know what he did. But it's up for him now. You know what I'm saying? Because people was kind of on his side. Like I was a little bit on his side when he left WWE, but now he's just seeming more like he's just kind of, what's the word? He thinks he's more important to the industry than he actually is, or that I would say in 2010 to 2014, CM Punk was the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like CM Punk did break down barriers. But now in 2022, 10 years later, CM Punk is not that same person that he was 10 years ago. CM Punk kind of had valid points back then because he was kind of ushering in that new era of wrestling or whatever like that. He still did, but today for him to act as if he's this, you know what I'm saying, savior of wrestling, I don't feel like he's in that same space to kind of have that same, you know what I'm saying? It's like Stone Cold coming in, I wouldn't say Stone Cold. Yeah, let's say 2013. 2013, Stone Cold comes in and he feels I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin. Of course, he could do that, but he just comes in and just feels like I was the biggest star back then, and I'm gonna be your biggest star now. So give me the world. Like it's not the same now. You know what I'm saying? But like in my opinion, there's wrestlers out now that are better than CM Punk. When CM Punk was calling himself the best in the world, the roster on in WWE at that time wasn't filled with amazing wrestlers. But if CM Punk feels he's the best wrestler in the world right now, it would be false, in my opinion. I feel like if we talk about best wrestlers in the world, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles is always going to be in that list, no matter what. In my opinion, these are my opinion. Who else? Roman Reigns can be, as far as just overall character, Roman Reigns could be in that conversation. I don't know much about AEW, but I would say Kenny Omega. Like, there's a lot of people who would be in that conversation of best wrestlers in the world before CM Punk, in my opinion. He could have said that back then. It was a different time back then, but in 2022, CM Punk is not the best wrestler in the world. Daniel Bryan, in my opinion, is a better wrestler than CM Punk, in my opinion. CM Punk's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But if we're talking about wrestling and putting on bangers, CM Punk has bangers, but Daniel Bryan has bangers with anybody and everybody. Daniel Bryan and John Cena, banger. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista, banger. Daniel Bryan versus who that was? Was it AJ Styles? Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, banger. Like, when CM Punk left, Daniel Bryan pretty much took the torch, and you know what I'm saying? Daniel Bryan has, even when he came back from retirement, Daniel Bryan was going crazy. Like, he couldn't go crazy like he wanted to, but Daniel Bryan was going crazy. In my opinion, Daniel Bryan is a better wrestler than CM Punk. And I think at the time, because Daniel Bryan was there when CM Punk was there. Daniel Bryan was still a better wrestler than CM Punk at that time. He just wasn't a complete thing like CM Punk was. But once Daniel Bryan became a complete person, a complete character, woo! When they go to commercial, we're going to read this article about CM Punk being a racist. Who else can I say would be in conversation best wrestlers in the world? I say Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Sheamus. Sheamus is been going crazy for a minute. There's just a lot of people who I would prefer. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get into the article. AEW All Out Media Scrum ended in complete and utter disaster as CM Punk went on a scathing rant on Colt Cabana, Hangman Page, and the Young Bucks, verbally obliterating everyone involved. Punk was involved in a backstage brawl where he fought with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. As previously reported, AEW has suspended everyone involved in the brawl. It was even believed that Punk and Ace Steel were going to get fired. Who is Ace Steel? I don't know who that is. Punk's reputation is certainly not the best right now. In fact, some serious accusations have been hurled at him recently. An Indian wrestler named the Tamilian recently stated that AEW is a horrible place and that WWE is 10,000 times better. Who was the Tamilian? Tamilian further added that everyone is humble and respectful in WWE, unlike in AEW where there is a lot of politics and racial discrimination. He also accused CM Punk of being extremely racist. I have heard about that. I have heard. I wouldn't say about the racial discrimination. I wouldn't say I've heard a lot about that, but I've heard rumblings of just WWE kind of being more. What's the word? I can't remember who the wrestler was. They're pretty much saying WWE has kind of platforms their black wrestlers better than AEW does, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Of course, AEW has a whole lot of different nationalities and stuff like that, but I can't remember who it was, but they were saying that they left AEW because they didn't feel that. They were saying something like, I think it was Cedric Alexander's wife, somebody, but they were pretty much saying like their daughter was having trouble trying to watch AEW because she didn't feel represented much on AEW versus WWE, where there's Sasha Banks, Bianca, Naomi. You know what I'm saying? I've heard those things. He also accused CM Punk of being racist. Okay, CM Punk is one of the biggest effing fucking racist piece of shits I've ever met in my life. He's one of the worst guys I've ever met from AEW. I did have an experience with CM Punk. I believe he acted the way he acted, maybe because of the color of my skin, maybe the nationality, the heritage I represent. I don't know. But at the same time, I have experienced discrimination in AEW. That's absolutely 100%. That's crazy. These are certainly some serious accusations made against CM Punk, and it is not known whether the Second City Saint will even bother to respond to the accusations or not. In the meantime, keep checking back with Ringside News for the latest and whatever is going on at the moment. That's crazy. Is that Tamilian right there? Choose the AEW. It's possible. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? Because of course WWE always gets his flack for for being, may not being so, you know what I'm saying, being kind of racially, you know what I'm saying, given, you know what I'm saying, like Jinder Mahal, he's not really from India, but he's just Indian, Canadian, whatever he is. So they kind of made him like, okay, you are from India. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. Kofi Kingston being Jamaican because he just had, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a past of doing that. But now, you know, I'm pretty sure they've been more inclusive. You know what I'm saying? Many black world champions, many black women's champions, black tag team champions, like they've been given, I'm not going to just keep saying black, but just different nationalities have been getting spotlight. Like Oscar, you know what I'm saying? They're just more open to, like the biggest star is Samoan. You know what I'm saying? Even though The Rock was black and Samoan, but you know what I'm saying? But it's just, I can understand, I can see where some people may feel AEW is be discriminating or whatever. I don't watch AEW like that, but you can understand when you compare it to WWE where, you know what I'm saying, Bobby Lashley is, you know what I'm saying, being pushed like crazy. That's crazy. Let me talk about the match. Lashley being pushed like crazy, Roman Reigns being pushed like crazy. The Usos are Samoan, they tag team champions. The women's champion is Bianca Belair, who's a black woman. You know what I'm saying? So I could kind of understand.
The champion stalking the wounded challenger. Back to his feet.
Oh.
Speed right into a knee.
Oh, I thought he was going to put a discus into a flatliner.
Ace first goes Rollins. Cover.
Kick out. Milliseconds before 3. Bobby
Lashley getting his sweat on.
What's it going to take to put Seth frickin' Rollins away?
Both these men want to walk out here, not just United States champions, but the face of Monday Night Raw.
Each of his faces from the beginning about that. I'm the man on Raw. No, I'm the man. Making the statement, not just getting gold tonight.
Rollins making a long climb to the top turnbuckle. Lashley thwarts it with a stiff right hand. Now Lashley ascending up with some plans of his own.
Oh, this would have to end it, gentlemen. He's got to be thinking superplex.
And the Almighty pull this off. Rollins desperately trying to fight out, trying to thwart those plans of himself.
He might be going after the eyes.
Very, very wisely, Rollins attacking
Buckle
the
bomb.
elbow. The official's view is obstructed. Check this
Uh-oh.
power out.
Buckle bomb. Woo.
Just about folded Bobby in half.
And now Seth up top.
Frog splash.
Huge splash. Can we see a new champion?
The Almighty survives. Take a look at this. Rollins, plenty of height, even more impact. Full extension, frog splash. But Lashley not ready to stay down just yet. Look at the top of your screen, Rollins with a submission applied. Locked in, center of the ring.
Cranking on that right arm that Seth Rollins has been going after all night.
It's paid for Lashley to stand.
Seth Rollins just likes calling people bitch.
A few guys in the world can break a grip that way from that position. Bobby Lashley's one of them.
Pedigree.
Lashley sitting through.
Nah.
Kick out from Seth freaking Rollins. No one able to sustain an advantage. Until now, perhaps.
Running power slam flattens Rollins. Bobby Lashley placing himself in position again. Looking to strike.
Oh, spear into the pedigree. Oh.
Absolutely incredible resilience from Bobby Lashley.
That was crazy.
You're not gonna find a better counter than this.
That remind me of when they did that same spot for Seth, was it Seth and Roman Reigns? Well, it was Seth and Roman Reigns, but I can't remember when it was. But I remember that.
This is for the United States Championship and the champ right now with blurry eyes. He's awake. I don't know if he's mentally in it right now. Absolutely incredible at SAP Center here in San Jose.
SAP.
They're loving what they're seeing.
Every bit the battle we expected it to be. We are seeing Rollins and Lashley give it their absolute all.
Phoenix Splash, move out the way. Curb stomp? No.
This has got to be it. Getting ragdolled by the almighty center of the ring. Desperate to get to the ropes. I'm not sure Rollins is going to make
He
it.
got that strength. He's stopping him from.
Rollins able to brace himself. Unreal.
Mmm. Keeping it locked in. He on the ref.
Unbelievable power from the Almighty.
Oh! Kick to the groin. Referee did not see it. Pure desperation from Seth Rollins. Desperation and a willingness to do anything to be champion.
That's what being champion is all about in WWE.
No. Uh-oh. The man he had thought was in his rearview mirror. It's Riddle heading to the ring. Headed to the ring, but certainly Riddle's got Rollins' attention.
Oh man.
1, 2, 3, the champion.
Dang. That's crazy. That was a good match though.
And still, the United States
So we can expect Seth Rollins to get involved in that what is it, Judgment Day and Riddle and Rey Mysterio, I think. So we can expect Seth Rollins to be involved in that. Or maybe he might attack Riddle before then and Riddle can't make it. Something. There's possibilities of what they could do.
Seth Rollins.
Here's where everything went south for Rollins. First, the brilliantly timed low blow after the official was taken out in the scrum, but the original pro would rear his head and open the door for Lashley to spear it shut, nearly cutting.
That's the thing. Bobby Lashley, sometimes the smallest things, because so many people do the spear, Bobby Lashley made sure, okay, I'm going to do the spear, but I'm going to flip out of it just so my spear is what's the word? You can differentiate my spear versus other people's spear. Because most people do their spear like Roman Reigns, or they may do it like how Big Show used to do it, I think. Like Roman Reigns jumps into it, you know what I'm saying? Some people do it like I think Charlotte does it, where she kind of like spears you and moves over to the side a little bit. Like Edge. So Charlotte does a spear similar to Edge. Roman Reigns' spear is more similar to Goldberg's, but Bobby Lashley's spear is like its own thing because he spears and flips out of it almost, which is dope. I don't know what that back thing is that she does. Like, what I know she's trying to show her back muscles, but like, I don't know. It just looks weird. Like she got her title on her back. Y'all watch this match? I think I did.
Thanks to Bayley's assistance.
I think this one, I'm trying to think. I think I left. Is that what happened at the last stream? I think I had left at the beginning and missed this match. Because I had to go handle something. Ooh, I'm in a Chrysler. Was that a Chrysler limo? We still ain't. Well, I haven't watched SmackDown. I need to watch SmackDown. Last week's SmackDown. But I haven't seen JBL and Baron Corbin in a minute. Look at old school Triple H. That's Trish Stratus. What is this bus in the background? Roddy Piper? Shawn Michaels? What the fuck? Why is that there? Why is there a bus with old school versions of all the, like, that's like a 2001 poster. Besides Roddy Piper. Like, what? This man has a shirt that says, "Hey Randy." Music keep on my stuff. Is it Damage Control or Damage Central? That's the real question.
Some people like to talk into microphones. We prefer dropping them.
What is up with that? The fuck?
The MDX Type S. A new era.
Lil Wayne is true.
Bipolar depression
depression. It made me feel trapped in a fog.
What's up,
Mrs.
Banker?
Ark
Yeah, that was
inspired
a good
numerous
match.
stories of bipolar depression.
I just couldn't find my way out of it.
The lows of bipolar depression can take you to a dark place.
We're asking
Latuda
Rollins
can
carrying
make
Raw.
real
How they
difference
carrying
in
Raw?
symptoms. Latuda was proven to significantly reduce bipolar depression symptoms.
Or does he mean like weekly Seth Rollins and Bobby Lashley are the best things on Raw? Cause I say how they carrying Raw if they just open Raw? You can't carry a show that isn't like. I would see if they was like in the middle or the end of Raw, like oh y'all carry that show, but show just started. Get ready on my aunt's wedding, damage control championships. Ah, that's funny.
Now, I'm back where I belong.
Now
Ask
get
your
him the
doctor
WWE
if Latuda
championship.
is right for you. Pay as little as $0 for your first prescription.
Should it be Bobby Lashley to be Roman? It definitely shouldn't be Logan Paul. I'll tell you that right now.
So hurry and take advantage of these low
And
prices.
watch that they aren't wrestling just to just please you.
You get the deal. 20%
Oh, what's this? Somebody, hold up, they got beef. Somebody got smoke. Don't watch this. Let me see.
Thanks.
Predictable. Do better and stop wasting my time. What the fuck? Stupid ass. Why people just do that, bro? So somebody is upset because Riddle interfered, but the thing is, if either Bobby Lashley won or Seth Rollins won, they would have said that somebody buried somebody. But when somebody interferes, so neither man really takes. Well, if I'm gonna say if Bobby Lashley beat Seth Rollins clean, somebody would have said that Bobby Lashley buried Seth Rollins. So Riddle interfering and causing him the title, it goes into their feud and their storyline, but it also doesn't make Seth Rollins look weak. If Seth Rollins would have lost, they would have complained. But since this happened, oh, predictable, do better and stop wasting my time. Stop watching it, you dumbass. Like, what the fuck? Nobody wasting your time. You chose to watch the show. Nobody told you to watch the show. Wrestling, like, I'm a wrestling fan, but some wrestling fans just be like, they take that shit too, like.
When anyone can be in any room, and if everyone can compete, we'll go much further. Everybody wins.
Now that gas
split.
prices are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, which means low
I'm trying to look for stuff in the dark for no
20%
reason.
off menu prices on everything.
Just to be an asshole to myself.
Expectations are
Let's see, bro.
but the 49ers, who came
Where, oh, where is my splitter gun? They usually keep in the same spot.
Well, it was broken exclusively by The Ringer. That's right, the Survivor Series will be 4 games. Survivor Series 2022 will feature 2 War Games matches. Believe me, it is going to be brutal in Boston. More details later this year.
Boston, get ready. The match beyond arrives in Survivor Series for the first time ever. You want next level brutality? War Games.
Boy, what? War Game Survivor Series? Oh man, now that's crazy. I like that.
Next level competition.
Oh, here it is right here. That's crazy. I like that.
SummerSlam and so far,
War Game Survivor Series?
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bayley and the new
That's gonna be something.
Women's Tag Team
See if I can. Oh, let's look at-
and Io Sky, Damage Control. Say what you want about the tutelage of Bayley. We saw last week Dakota Kai and
I'm gonna cut you off. Don't say what you want about Bayley's tutelage. Let's give Bayley her flowers. Since arriving at SummerSlam alongside Io Sky and Dakota Kai, Bayley has continually called her shots and delivered. Look no further than the results before our very eyes. And it's very much to do with the leadership of the role model herself.
As much as I want to argue with Corey, it's hard to do that. Listen, we saw Damage Control early on, hit some pickups, but it would seem that these three are back on track in full control of the women's tag team division here in WWE.
You got the go card and all that.
Miguel Rodriguez and Aaliyah last week.
The process of putting Aaliyah on
I've been hearing a lot about Aaliyah, but I ain't been like impressed with it yet.
Dominate the women's division across WWE.
Look at Bailey, bro.
And have done nothing short every week. And in short order, have gotten the attention of every single competitor in the women's division.
They got it.
At the Castle
Shit.
six-man tag, they defeated Asuka, Bliss, and Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair taking the fall. An incredible
Something about what's her name? Dakota Kai, bro. Her nose.
Repeat that back. Incredible performance from them. Who did the role?
Like, it look like she got like 2 olives and put them in her nostril or something. I ain't gonna lie.
It happened. Yeah, I saw it. That's why they're getting all the streamers and balloons.
They're smarter than you.
That's right. Your Bay Area hero is here. So I thought we could do a little homecoming celebration together. Yeah? But don't worry. I'm not talking about you guys. When I say we, I mean us and I mean me, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions of the World! Excuse me, I don't appreciate those moves. I think you should show some
The Sharks.
We are in control now. それもこれもベイリーのおかげ。私たちを信じてくれてありがとう。You don't gotta thank me. I should be thanking you and Dakota for coming with me on this journey and believing in my vision. We needed each other. This division needed us, but you know who we don't need? Asuka, Alexa Bliss, and your current Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Bianca.
I mean, let's face it, they were once the face of this division. But now they are in control of nothing. They're in control of nothing. Nothing. Asuka, she was once a fearless warrior. Alexa walks around like she got a damn lobotomy in therapy. And for 300-something days, Bianca Belair has phoned it in because she forgot what it's like to be pinned. Until you reminded her Clash the Castle, Bailey. You did that. I beat her. You did that. And now there is nothing left for these women to do except pack it up and go home. I'm on my own.
Bray. First Lil Wayne was trending. I was like Bray Wyatt is trending. It say just Bray, but Bianca.
She's headed home, which is the ring to her.
You know what? We really weren't,
Why she walking like that? She
party tonight. We weren't gonna get
jazzy with it.
But then y'all just had to go and start running your mouths again. And I can't just keep letting you guys disrespect us like that. So now, we're gonna have to teach you some respect. Bianca, hey. Do you have no patience? See, that's exactly why this whole division spiraled out of control, is because you're too impatient.
feet tall, but keep talking or they're gonna become accessories to what I'm gonna do to you. Ooh, fighting words, huh? I thought your only friend there, Lily, was the one who bites. But actually, you used to be a biter. You used to give my life a living hell. But that was back in the day. That was, I don't know who this is. You're like a shell.
Has she always had Lily since she came back? I feel like I haven't seen her with Lily in a minute.
Who are you telling? Trust me, I would love nothing more than to torment you more, Bailey. So, how about tonight? You versus me.
I feel like I haven't seen her with Lily this entire time. Am I tripping?
And you're right. Lily does bite, but I still do too.
Has Elizabeth even said anything? Oh, I haven't heard her talk or seen the fuck. Am I tripping? I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. I haven't seen Lily or heard Alexa Bliss talk this entire time.
There's Austin Theory getting ready. Lined up. And he better be the youngest Mr. Money in the Bank in WWE history. Is taking on Kevin Owens next.
They have this unbelievable ability to literally drive a car on the edge of control.
That's the goal, right? Chance to race for a championship.
My life insurance policy's up to date. I know what I'm signing up for.
Be a husband, be a father, be a race car driver. And to be the best, it takes everything that you have.
She took her first steps.
Can she do it again? I mean, just I step away from the wall for 2 seconds.
There it is. Back on top.
What happened?
Well, you missed that. Probably shouldn't have left.
Tuxedos. Get to the good stuff.
Someone tried to steal your Butterfinger this Halloween. Call the BFI. No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger.
Reggie Bush had something important taken from him, so
Reginald
Wendy's is
Bush.
returning it.
It gives me great honor to return this to Mr. Reggie Bush.
The pretzel club. Let's go. Back with its rightful owner. Come on. That's right. Don't touch my burger. Yes, sir. Y'all can't take this one away from me.
We haven't told him it's back for a limited time.
Choose wisely. Choose with
Y'all withhold information from Reginald Bush? Crazy.
Let's take a little test.
Can't trust nobody,
Which
yo.
looks better? This or this? This or this? Seems clear to me. Saving cash beats spending it unwisely every time. Which is why you'll love this offer from America's Best. Buy 2 pairs of glasses for just $79.95,
Fucking eye.
and they'll throw in an eye exam for free. It's a savings of at least $59. That's not just a better deal, it's America's Best. Book an exam online today.
COVID-19. Some people get it, and some people can get it bad. And for those who do get it bad, it may be because they have
You
a
got
risk
it, you
factor,
got it
such as heart
bad.
disease, diabetes,
No,
being overweight, asthma, or smoking. Even if symptoms feel mild, these factors can increase your risk of COVID-19 turning severe. So if you're at high risk and test positive, don't wait. Ask your healthcare provider right away if an authorized oral treatment is right for you.
Hobby Lobby is here to help you embrace the season of gathering with 50% off all fall decor. Create cozy vibes in every room with our huge selection of seasonal accents. Pick up your fall faves in-store and online today.
No matter what you're in the mood for, with the Almond Royal Crispy Chicken lineup at Burger King, you can't go wrong. Classic, cheesy, spicy, or tangy. Reward yourself with any of the Almond Royal Crispy Chicken sandwiches today, only at Burger King.
Your name is Dr. Ben Song. You are the lead physicist on the time travel project called Quantum Leap. You time travel into other people.
person I meet with the guys?
You do too.
Good to know.
Working. My name's King Crusher. I'm 7 years old. I'm working to take down cancer. You gonna join me? Think. I did that on purpose.
A-Town.
Welcome back to San Jose, the SAP Center. A man whose face he always loves is his own. That's right, Austin Theory. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is.
They kind of going crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie. They start off with the Bobby Lashley match into the Kevin Owens Austin Theory match. Of course, they had the little thing in between.
If you look like Austin Theory, you'd never leave the bathroom. Well, last week, Johnny Gargano defeated, of course, Chad Gable, and Austin Theory not happy about it.
After Gargano's hard-fought victory, boom, a judging blast for Mr. Money in the Bank. Because people like you are a dime a dozen, while people like me and Johnny Gargano are 1 in a million.
You'll never be like me, Kevin.
Talking sense to you didn't work, but maybe this will.
Wow.
This is what Theory is trying to deal with. Growing this of enemies, Kevin Owens taking issue with Theory's braggadocious ways, and these two are trying to rip each other apart back. The scene would get out of hand in a hurry. WWE officials all over the place.
Bust that man nose.
This KO looked to deliver a stunner. Mr. Money in the Bank would evade, but not without a few battle scars.
Well, I don't follow him on social media. Did you take a picture of his nose and post it?
You're a detestable human being.
I'm just curious.
Taking pleasure, taking delight in defacing the moneymaker of Mr. Money in the Bank.
It was good look for him, personally. It's tough, you know?
You get street cred though.
Thank you, thank you. From Marengo, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens. Now, Kevin Owens, a man punching the nose, breaking the nose, flying across his face.
It's an
He'll
upgrade.
smile as he goes.
You're doing so am I. Listen, I've got all the respect in the world for Kevin Owens, but I think this boils down to the fact that KO sees a little bit of himself in Austin Theory.
Why everybody that beef Austin Theory see a little bit of themselves? They said that about Dolph Ziggler. Oh.
To get whatever he wanted. And here we see Theory beating Owens at his own game before the opening bell.
To your point, Kevin Owens' move right there didn't let Kevin Owens even get in the ring.
Kevin Owens didn't even let Kevin Owens get into the ring.
Last week, and we heard Kevin Owens in his quote-unquote respect.
He should have stayed on him instead of letting him relax.
Kevin Owens wants to be in the theory, wants to be in the position of Theory. I wouldn't go that far. How would you not, who would not want to be Mr. Money in the Bank?
Don't downgrade what Kevin Owens has accomplished.
I'm not at all. I am simply saying the only logical reason for Owens having such a chip on his shoulder, such an issue with Austin Theory, is because KO wants what Theory has.
Or maybe it's the fact that Kevin Owens, like a lot of superstars, see the potential in Austin Theory, but see him losing that potential because of his uncontrollable ego. And Kevin Owens calling for the bell from the referee. The referee says, do you want to fight? Do you want to start the match? He said, ring the bell.
Fight. Of course Kevin Owens wants to fight. Kevin has never met a fight that he didn't like.
Austin Theory knowing that, getting an advantage early, knowing Kevin Owens would fight anyway. Had a rough stretch as of late since SummerSlam. A couple of cash-ins have not worked out for Austin Theory. Again, you would think those failed cash-ins maybe added a little bit of humility to Austin Theory. No, he's a cocky
why would it add humility to Austin Theory? Theory is in a position that every single person on the roster would love to be in. To have a guaranteed title opportunity at the time and place of his choosing. Theory fumbling to the corner. Right where Kevin Owens wants him.
Taking off the cobwebs and just the distraction, just the moment Austin Theory needed to get out of the ring.
Oh.
Theory again, one step ahead. Driving Owens face first into the announce desk.
And to the credit of Austin Theory, Theory's been able to match the early aggression displayed by Kevin Owens. But Kevin Owens has said that he knows Austin Theory is talented. He's strong. He has all the gifts, and we're seeing it right now.
Owens is being honest. I'm telling you, Kevin Owens knows that Theory is going to be a main event player in the near immediate
I looked at my phone in a minute. I was just telling him about it, wasn't I?
Owens sees something in Theory that he once possessed himself, and maybe Kevin wants to get it back. Owens needs to find the killer instinct inside again. We've seen glimpses of it lately.
Oh my God, you talk about killer instinct. Austin Theory now letting loose on Kevin Owens. Tell me what the future is now. Tell me, Kevin. Tell me.
You're not in Kansas anymore.
Avatar.
You're on Pandora.
This Friday,
Wait, what?
Avatar is back in theaters for a limited time only.
Oh, but this is a real one. I'm about to say.
The ultimate adventure. The wait was meant to be seen.
You have a strong heart, no fear.
In stunning 4K high dynamic range.
Oh, man.
Avatar, rated PG-13, returns to theaters in 3D.
Yeah, that movie on DVD.
Friday. Tickets on sale now.
I don't even know how. That was a beautiful movie. Does it look good? I think it was like one of the highest selling movies of all time, too.
That for me. Choose the frequency and ship it. I feel so accomplished. Now you can
Great prices on everything that's one. Chewy.
4K,
Now
that's
gas
pretty
prices
crazy.
are so high, Domino's is giving you 20% off all menu prices when you order online for a limited time. So hurry and take advantage of these low prices. I mean, high prices, which mean low prices. You get the deal. 20% off menu prices on
It
everything.
shouldn't be a drought. It's more frustrating.
Someone tried to
Kevin Owens, 931. Hold up. Rollins had a title in 931 days. Oh man, that's what, like 3.5 years, maybe 2.5. Yeah, no, that's 65, 365. That's about 2 years and a few months.
Girl, you can do better. At least with your big name wireless carrier. With
There's a
Xfinity
QR
Mobile,
code
you
in
can
the
get
shot that
unlimited
says
for $30 per
come
month on
with
the
me.
nation's
Bro,
most
what the
reliable
fuck?
5G
My
network.
eye, my
They
left
can
eye
even
is
save you
burning,
hundreds a
bro.
year on your wireless bill over T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon.
Wow, I can
Jesus.
do better.
Yes, you can.
I can do better too. Now, you really can do better. Switch to the fastest mobile service, Xfinity
DJ,
Mobile.
what the
Now
fuck?
with the best price on 2 lines of unlimited, just $30 a line.
Kill the world.
It's a springtime tradition.
As much as we got going on, it's all about
The legacy that we're going to leave behind for our 500 mother cows.
Yeah, who needs TV when you have
Equals and the dogs.
As a
This is
first
interesting.
generation farmer, we wear a lot of hats.
To be honest, we wouldn't be in ranching without it.
You did.
There are millions of ways to make the most of your land.
You
Learn how to
did.
make the most of yours at Deer.com.
Is that KFC's two-piece drum and thigh combo?
Yup.
Is it juicy?
Uh-huh.
Is it creamy?
You know it.
Is it flavored?
923.
And it's only $6. That's a real steal of a
Nine.
deal of a meal. Wink. KFC's two-piece drum and thigh
That's
combo
Friday,
is
right?
$6.
Enjoy it. Ooh, Tostitos. Can you grab the baby gifts? Yeah.
What? That's what's. Ooh.
Can she do it again?
That's interesting.
For me?
So there's a QR code in the background on Raw, and when you go to the QR code, it's a video of somebody of a Hangman game saying, "Who killed the world?" And it answers, "You did," and then it says 923, which is Friday.
NASCAR playoffs continue in Texas on USA.
That's interesting.
Welcome back to
And now that's probably why Bray Wyatt was trending.
versus Austin Theory, to no one's surprise.
You see why Bray Wyatt's trending.
Battles remain fast and furious throughout the commercial break. Owens and Theory trading control of this match.
I feel like Bray Wyatt, Sasha Banks, and Naomi are always trending with Raw moves. Like, that's crazy. I respect Bray Wyatt's return. Bray Wyatt's concept artist drops big seats for WWE return.
Anyways, this match is a test for Austin Theory. Kevin Owens knows how good Theory is, but he wants Theory to prove to him that he's
Bray Wyatt saying this man, every second thing happening in WWE is his cheese, and he's coming next day.
We saw Kevin Owens
Bray at home
make
shoot.
impact in the very same corner moments ago. Watch this landing. Owens grasp to the back of his neck.
WWE playing White Rabbit for Bray Wyatt for another top or another top spot.
Very, very painful looking landing. Theory now with his massive arm wrapped around the neck and chin.
They play the White Rabbit song by Jefferson Airplane throughout the arena.
now. Bulldog chin lock taking the energy out of Kevin Owens. Smart move.
Running his mouth as well, trying to get into the head of Kevin Owens.
I'm gonna go with it. Bray Wyatt. Now I wonder why Bray Wyatt was trending.
Attempted cover, quick kick.
White Rabbit, and that was a.
Smart strategy by
So they say they were playing White Rabbit in the arena, and then that QR code. When you go to the website, it's a the Hangman game, but it's a White Rabbit moving around. WWE actually as they play the White Rabbit song by Jefferson Airplane throughout the arena during their last few events. This has led to some questioning whether the promotion is playing seeds for the Eat of the World to make his return in the near future. And then it said who killed the world. The aforementioned event happened for the first time on SmackDown last week when they cut the lights out at the Honda Center and played the iconic psychedelic rock song. Some of the events transpired on the weekend live shows, which have led to fans speculating over what it could mean. Damn, they really almost can't believe that the company is setting the stage for Bray Wyatt's much awaited return. It could also be in relation to Karrion Kross as the former NXT champion wrestled under the White Rabbit moniker during the Lucha Underground days. But Karrion Kross has been on TV every week. So why would that have anything to do with him? And I feel like come with me. His thing is TikTok. That's Karrion Kross' thing. Why would they be teasing Karrion Kross if Karrion Kross is already a regular appearance on SmackDown? That wouldn't make sense.
Talked about Kevin Owens seeing part of himself in Austin Theory. Toughness certainly tonight.
The hero doing they teased that possibility himself on Twitter as he responded to a fan who had the theory by sharing an image of White Rabbit along with other emoticons. But Karrion Kross has already been on TV. Hey, this doesn't make any sense. Karrion Kross has been.
Think about A-Town down.
It can't, like, that fucking doesn't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. Karrion Kross has been consistently on SmackDown for the past couple weeks. For the past month, I think. So why would they be doing teasers and Easter eggs in the show to tease somebody who's already a current? That wouldn't make sense. Well, I'm not saying that it's definitely Bray Wyatt, but it can't be Karrion Kross. That makes no sense.
By Kevin Owens, credit to Austin Theory for
I'm over here getting lost in this. Let me pay attention to the match. I know it's a good match because Austin Theory and Kevin Owens, but
credit to Austin Theory for you. Happy? I heard it. Take credit to Austin Theory. Amazing job taking that shot and kicking out. How many more can he take? How long can he last? That's the question now moving forward. Kevin Owens still on the warpath.
Positioning the body of Austin Theory with more plans in mind.
Said I'm his daddy. Oh. They go crazy.
Owens getting the best of Austin Theory in that exchange. Trying to shake off the cobweb, but it's time. Too slow, Austin Theory.
Uh-oh.
incredible athlete back on the ropes.
Looking for a superplex. Always trying to thwart those plans. Trying to superplex Kevin Owens like trying to headbutt a Samoan. You just don't do it. It never works. Ever.
That was almost the end for Austin Theory. Kevin Owens perched atop the rope. Still doing damage.
Ooh! Gonna do that moonsault?
Now looking to put this
Yes! Ooh! Austin Theory's moveset is insane.
exceptional athleticism displayed by Austin Theory. Hoisting up Owens. I don't believe this has got to be it. Owens escapes. Cover after cover from Austin Theory. He can't believe Kevin Owens is still in this match. Kicking out every time.
Excellent strategy by Theory. Performing multiple pinfall attempts, each one forces Owens to exert energy to kick out.
I think now the wheels are turning for Austin Theory, who's asking himself, what do I have to do next? How do I secure a victory over Kevin Owens? Eyes on the look at the
Oh, well. Oh.
super kick. He's just standing there in his defense. Gargano just stole the damn Money in the Bank briefcase. He's not just standing there. Took the briefcase away right when it looked like Austin Theory was going to use it. Back and one.
Oh.
To the cover. 1, 2, 3. A victory for Kevin Owens. Here's your winner, Kevin Owens.
I can't wait for Gargano to blow it like Jacoby Brissett.
Tonight, that's what we call a receipt from Johnny Gargano.
How in the world is any of this Theory's fault? Theory is in the middle of the match. Here comes Gargano. Steals Theory's most prized possession. Theory's now outnumbered. Oh, guess what? Kevin Owens with a sneak attack from behind. Bang! Super kick doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Clear the deck. Cannonball. Smash. Bottom turnbuckle. Kevin Owens laying in wait. Owens continued to humiliate Theory. Pop a powerbomb. Thanks for coming, kid.
And you don't think Theory has placed himself in this situation? Didn't ask for any of this? You choked Johnny Gargano last week. The man takes your briefcase, you got distracted, and you got beat by Kevin Owens. Did not touch Austin Theory. Didn't lead to a disqualification. Protect yourself at all times. This is the trouble with a guy like Austin Theory and a
guy like Austin Theory, Mr. Money in the Bank, just got outnumbered and humiliated after a loss by Johnny freaking Gargano.
Well, earlier tonight, of course, Seth freaking Rollins interfering in this match we saw last week. That wouldn't surprise you at all.
Is it Johnny fucking Gargano or am I tripping?
Rollins had indicated he was ready to move past Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle not ready to move past Seth Rollins. And a familiar scene here on Monday Night Raw. These two going at it.
Because Matt Riddle has grown obsessed with Rollins. Riddle wants to make Rollins' life a living hell and will not rest until he does just that, or until the Judgment Day arrives.
Rise with the Judgment Day, or fall against us.
The answer is no.
No, bro.
Rejection would lead to a one-on-one match with Finn Balor. And look who was shown back up in the middle of the match. Seth Rollins was then cleared the way for Finn Balor. And Rollins, the
Excuse me, Riddle. Earlier tonight, you arguably cost Seth freaking Rollins the United States.
Damn right I did. That was just a little payback for what he did to me last week. And that's just a tape. Because if Seth Rollins thinks this is over, it's just getting started. And I'm going to hunt him down every second of every day until I get my rematch, bro.
Well, you're a busy man then, because later tonight you'll team up with Rey Mysterio to take on the Judgment Day. What's your mindset like heading into that match?
You know, there's one thing I know about, and that's sweet vengeance. I don't want to help Rey Mysterio get that sweet vengeance. And Damien and Finn used to be pretty cool dudes, but now they dress up like the South Park kids that are all goth, and they're always talking about joining a cult and this, that, and in the process, they're ruining legends' careers. So, you know, Ray helped me out last week. Now I'm going to return the favor and help Rey Mysterio get that sweet vengeance on Damien and Finn, bro. Later, dude.
Sheamus' little brother.
Well, Logan Paul made headlines globally when he challenged Roman Reigns for an undisputed WWE Universal Championship match at Crown Jewel. We'll look at how this blockbuster match
When is Crown Jewel?
on Monday Night Raw next. The Tribal Chief returns. The Bloodline, the most dominant force of WWE. The Bryan Brutes win. The Usos, the Brutes, for the tag team titles.
Wait, what?
The monsters unleashed and ready for battle. Braun Strowman goes one-on-one with Otis.
Okay.
The biggest match in a long time.
Friday Night SmackDown. Live this
Bro, I'm off Friday. Ooh, I'm excited. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, Tostitos. Can you grab
I need to watch last SmackDown though.
Walk to line.
What did I miss? She took her first steps. Can she do it again? First steps? For me? I missed it. I stepped away from the pole for 2 seconds. So I was ready to pull up. Hey, I'm telling you, persistent you comes. Back on top. What happened? We missed that. Probably shouldn't have left.
Tostitos. Get to the good stuff.
If you know, you know.
Hey.
Sauce on top.
If you know, you know.
Detroit style back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are in trouble. No one out Pizza the Hut.
Giorgio, look. The peanut butter box is here.
Ralph, that's the Chewy Pharmacy box with our flea and tick meds. It's not peanut butter.
The peanut butter.
Was Pizza Hut called the Hut before there was
And
Pizza Hut?
prescriptions delivered to your door. Chewy.
Why are they not the Pizza Hut? Were they ever the Pizza Hut?
Butterfinger this Halloween. Call the BFI.
Might look it up.
No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger.
All right, Limo, give me a socket wrench, pliers, and a phone open at libertymutual.com. They customize your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. And a blowtorch.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Kick off game day with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Nothing beats the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea. Made with real brewed tea and just the right kick. But don't take our word for it, ask our fans.
What's it called? Oh.
Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
So sweet, so crispy. Nobody makes breakfast as good as Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
Nobody.
Nope.
That's not his mom.
Keep talking.
I
can't hear you.
I should probably stop.
I should probably stop.
You can go red, go blue.
Yeah, that's mom because I know that. I don't know that
Any
really
way
would.
you want. You
Ain't
can
no
go
way.
like peace or go room by beautiful room. Yeah, that's the one. Shop online, on the app, or in store, and get the furniture you love fast with fast delivery. Always make the most of your space for less.
1958. Jesus.
Go
Pizza
today.
Hut was founded in 1958.
Let's go.
Two brothers, Dan and Frank Carney. The location is Wichita, Kansas. Now famous Little Brick Building was close to their childhood home and stomping ground. The Carney brothers grew up in a beautiful College Hill neighborhood. Once many lifelong Wichita family. Started Park put around 6 months after their launch. Later, they opened a second outlet, and within a year, they had Pizza Hut restaurant. 6. Damn.
You can trust me.
That sounds like a
Well,
mistake.
I'm just gonna read.
That was a massive.
Bill Parcells was
literally nuts.
damn.
Grass, season finale tonight at 11 after Raw on USA.
Monday Night Raw coming to you from San Jose, just up the road, the birthplace.
They started 1959, started franchising. I mean, they started 1958, started franchising 1959. People thought it was crazy.
The home of the San Jose Sharks.
In 1963, by Chicago architect Jordan was implemented in 1969. PepsiCo. What? Pepsi owned acquired Pizza Hut in 1977. 10 years later, Pizza Hut, alongside Taco Bell and Kentucky Fried Chicken, were spun off by PepsiCo on May 3, 1970. All three restaurant chains became part of a new company named Tricon Global Restaurants, and the company assumed the name Young Brands on May 22nd. Wait a second. So Young Brands is owned by Pepsi? That's why they only have Pepsi products at Taco Bell and KFC. I never thought of, wow, I just thought that Pepsi was the
Yes, you Roman Reigns. You the GOAT right now. Bro, thank you for
what
blessing your presence, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
was the main, hold up, that blew my mind.
Saying some pretty stupid stuff.
like what I said about sitting in the ring, he's like, there's nobody else. There's nobody else on our level right now, bro. You put me against Roman Reigns right now, I think I would.
Let's go.
Bro, I'll say it to the camera. I don't care. I don't care that he just left. Me versus Roman Reigns, one-on-one. That's my answer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He's back.
I got this. I gotta tell you, you shouldn't open your mouth about the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
What are you guys so afraid of? Are you afraid that I might challenge Roman Reigns? What if I land that one lucky shot and I drop your tribal chief for the undisputed Universal Championship?
In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, at Crown Jewel, Roman Reigns will take on Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
That's crazy.
in Saudi Arabia, I'm gonna show you what God mode really looks like.
Have WWE ever done that before?
November 5th, Saudi Arabia.
Where they have like a celebrity come in and face their world champion?
Every industry I ever do, I am the table.
It's time you take your TikTok account and your Instagram account and your Twitter account and YouTube your ass.
Isn't this Roman's press conference? Hey Roman, why's your mouthpiece talking for you? You said 4 words and you're standing behind it.
Uh-oh. I didn't watch that press conference. What was I about to, I was just talking about something though. A whole lot. Oh yeah, I was asking, has WWE done it before where like a celebrity faces the WWE champion and a pay-per-view like that? I know they've done it in WCW because David Arquette won the world title, but
In decades, Reigns defends against Logan Paul, the challenger, streaming
I don't think they've done that before.
WWE on TikTok.
Like this, they face a celebrity for the title. Like, I'm trying to think.
Here's a treat for us on Monday nights.
All of them on Raw? What? I know Triple H had to have known that this was going to get this type of reaction from the fans. I won't say this type of reaction, but I knew people was going to. Triple H had to feel like, okay, the fans ain't going to like this. Because nobody was asking for Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul.
As always, and headed to the ring here on Monday Night Raw. All the momentum in the world right now, and we'll show you why. We'll take you back this past Friday night on SmackDown as a fatal 4-way tag team.
Survivor Series War Games is crazy, though. I tell you that right now.
Tag team title, the New Day, Imperium, Hit Row, Top Dollar, so it is incredible power. And how about Ridge Holland, 330 pounds, the Top Dollar to the ground. This was an incredible matchup. And a truly chaotic scene. All 4 teams at the top of their respective games. But in the closing moments, amidst the madness, Ridge Holland would steal the
championship opportunity for the Brawling Brutes to challenge the Usos.
For the first time, Ridge Holland and Butch will have a chance to call themselves Tag Monday Night Raw. It's Fight Night!
That's right. And you better get used to seeing us. When Reach the Fridge and this bruiser become the new undisputed tag team champions. Because Shivers, he's already out preparing our celebratory party for when we smash the Usos and run this tag division. Because whether it's Mondays or Fridays,
Like a running Monday night. Some unexpected company. Former tag team champions in their own right. Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
They wearing baseball. Is he wearing a baseball outfit?
To run the tag team division.
How they connect with money like they can. Main event solo cups in San Jose.
Hey, hey. Oh, the Street Profit baseball jersey. That's kind of dope.
Yo, first off, congratulations on y'all win.
I thought they was wearing like the team for the city's baseball jersey. I'm about to say that's kind of that's dope though.
And here's another hit, Barry Bonds. And while you went through those 3 other teams on SmackDown, you earned yourself a chance to become the new WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions. Congratulations.
Why is 1/6 and 124? Like, what's the meaning behind those numbers?
Other teams.
Just Kobe and LeBron? Calm his butch ass down.
He's ready for a fight, and I'm always ready for a scrap. So get in here and put your money where your mouth are. I like the way you do business. You know what? I'm glad you asked. Something to sharpen your ass, and we about to whoop your ass. Because the Street Profits are up, and we want the star.
Let's go, get a referee out here. Looks like we might have a massive Brawling Brutes with Street Profits.
Wednesday, TV's #1 rated night of dramas returns. When this community calls, we respond.
There are people who stand steady, who hold on to hope.
Yeah, every time I see this match in the field.
Fight
Oh.
for goodness sake.
Whatever it takes, every single day.
One city.
One family, one Chicago. Strong.
Why do people talk to wrestlers through Twitter?
Wednesday returns.
Like, why do people like tweet at the wrestlers? Like, I don't know. I just always noticed that they be doing it. Like, adding somebody, like, somebody just there. Besides you and Lily still being able to bite, you still got one hell of a right hand. And then they added Alexa Bliss. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not a comment. It's them tweeting it and just adding them. Can't wait to see where this goes. I love how this has been played out so far.
Better ingredients, better pizza, better brace yourself because this right here is a
The red circle is embraced Twitter by having an hourglass in it. Could mean he's coming after Cross or wants him to join him to come with me. Also, it almost sounds like Bray is saying Cross is the one that killed the world. You did sounds like a threat. Plus, the 923 is definitely meaning SmackDown, which is why it was blue. So, regardless if my theory or any other theories are wrong, right or wrong, we will get some type of answer this Friday. Is it if they set up a Bray Wyatt versus Karrion Kross? Oh my God, I'm actually interested in this though. I like stuff like this. Easter eggs, don't just spell it out. Just keep it like background stuff we gotta put together. Cause they did that with Dexter Lumis.
And even more melty cheese grilled on top. It's back. The double steak grilled cheese burrito. Only at Taco Bell.
Oh,
The LG Watchtower redefined
my good.
half the space.
Simon Miller. While this Survivor Series War Games news is awesome, I'm devastated the Raw vs. SmackDown element has gone. We were this close to Roman Reigns versus Roman Reigns. And saying someone would still interfere for him to win.
You're actually late. Not sorry, Reese's.
Bipolar depression. It made me feel trapped in a fog.
This is art inspired by real stories of bipolar depression.
I just couldn't find my way out of it.
The lows of bipolar depression can take you to a dark place. Latuda can make a real difference in your symptoms. Latuda was proven to significantly reduce bipolar depression symptoms, and in clinical studies had no substantial impact on weight.
This is where I want to be.
That is not you in that picture.
Changes or suicidal thoughts.
Who is that?
Can increase these in children and young adults. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death.
That's not you.
Fever, confusion, stiff or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be life-threatening or permanent. These aren't all the serious side effects.
Who is painting these?
I'm back where I belong.
Ask your doctor if Latuda is right for you.
Who's painting these pictures?
$0 for your first prescription.
Start the road to WrestleMania in San Antonio at Royal Rumble. Enjoy unrivaled access, unmatched service, and an unforgettable experience with a Priority Pass powered by On Location. Priority Pass packages are now available.
That would be really crazy, bro.
OnLocationEXP.com/WWE to get yours today.
Just think about what it is right now, like just in life. It's insane. That wrestling can get this big. Professional wrestling can be at this big. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like corporatized the way it is. Because it is like, it's almost, you know what I'm saying? It's the McDonald's. I want to say McDonald's. I don't know. I don't know the best way to describe it. But it's the Apple of wrestling. Or the Facebook of wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like it has to, it's just that big, you know?
Who do not rest, who compete week after week on Raw, on SmackDown, on live events. The Usos truly don't slow down. So in order to be on their level, you have got to be as tough as they are. Exceptional agility displayed there by Dawkins. Oh,
Jesus.
week in and week out. He raised his game over the last couple months.
Angelo Dawkins been going crazy, bro.
Tag into Montez Ford over the top.
So Montez Ford always impressed me, but Angelo Dawkins been impressed me for the past couple of weeks. Now he didn't go crazy in these matches. What is wrong with Montez? He always do some weird shit.
That opportunity was ruined by one monster of all monsters.
Now to Braun Strowman.
Man, here comes Butch, who is an absolute lunatic from bell to bell. Like some sort of wild animal unleashed in the center of the WWE universe.
You crazy.
I'll go right after the elbow in the fingers of Montez Ford.
Butch
Oh.
is vicious, but how about the response from Montez? Excited Butch.
Montez Ford using all those evasive techniques.
Landing on his feet. Jockey for position here. Butch gets the boot up just in time to
Jesus
slow down
Christ.
Montez Ford.
Going like a scene from a movie.
Unless you watch him week in and week out like we do, you might not appreciate
Woo.
how he can pull off moves like that.
That look almost like a scene out of a movie.
In that fatal four-way last Friday on SmackDown, they defeated Imperium, New Day, Hit Row, teams with incredible chemistry just like this cover. Oh, unconventional kick out going after the ear of Angelo Dawkins.
It was off limits when Butch is inside that ring.
Oh, Lord.
Butch is extremely technically sound. Quite the whirlwind of
That's
offense
crazy.
used to witnessing when it
He
comes
rolled
to
on his leg.
the ability to manipulate joints, particularly the smallest of Butch. I love just watching Butch. You should watch him all day then, Saxton.
Smart move.
Oh.
Going after the wrist and the elbow at the same time.
Tag is made to the powerhouse, Ridge Holland. In many ways, I think the Brawling Brutes have sort of been that quiet storm on Friday nights, building their chemistry over the last 7 months, now finally earning up an opportunity to challenge the Usos.
And also under the tutelage of
Oh.
Sheamus, they have learned so much under him. Not many
Mm.
super kick to the guts.
Mm.
Series of kicks has Holland on the ropes. But Montez capitalize. Use this quickness.
Oh.
It's caught by Holland.
Greetings from Yorkshire.
Beautiful shot right to the chest.
Tag is made, and here comes Butch.
Chemistry, quick tags. Smart team of Montez Ford now neutralizing Angelo Dawkins.
Drop kick right on the ear of Montez Ford, and Butch salivating.
Literally foaming at the mouth.
Montez Ford in no man's land right now.
Mm.
What are they? Abram virtually helpless right now at the mercy of Rich Holland.
Incredible suplex to the cover, shoulders down. And kick out from Montez Ford.
And Ford nowhere to tag. Dawkins taken out of the mix.
Right now, lost in the corner of the Rollin Brutes, doing a good job tagging in and out, conserving their energy. Good tag team synergy here.
Oh.
Where they learned this. Shades of Sheamus.
Jesus.
Got a hold of the chest of Ford.
Oh.
And out goes Montez Ford.
This book has helped me reach so many young homeowners who have become their parents.
Hey, what's the lowest you'll go on one of these mugs?
Well, remember, no haggling in stores.
Yeah, and then chapter 6, yeah.
They may have read the book, but they still have a long way to go.
So get your John Hancock on there.
Let's just call it a signature.
I noticed there weren't any refreshments, so I'm just gonna leave a couple of snackies.
Folks, the line's a shambles. Let's tuck it in, sir.
Come on.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We don't need a line monitor.
This man in the line just randomly turns around. Hey man, this line's a mess. Everybody get in here. Like, who?
Hold for 2 seconds.
There it is. Back on top.
What happened?
When you missed that, probably shouldn't have left.
Tostitos. Get to the good stuff.
Reggie Bush had something important taken from him, so Wendy's is returning it.
It gives me great honor to return this to Mr. Reggie Bush.
The pretzel club.
Reginald Bush.
Let's go. Back with its rightful owner. Come on.
Right. Don't touch my burger.
Yes, sir. Y'all can't take this one away from me.
We haven't told him it's back for a limited time.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's pretzel bacon pub cheeseburger.
What do we want delivered every month? Clumping litter, salmon pate, love that for me. Choose the frequency and ship it. I feel so accomplished. Now you can pet me.
Great prices on everything pets want. Chewy.
Girl, you can do better. At least with your big name wireless carrier. With Xfinity Mobile, you can get unlimited for $30 per month on the nation's most reliable 5G network.
What the
It
fuck?
can even save you hundreds a year on your wireless bill over T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon.
Wow, I can do better.
Yes, you can.
I can do better too.
Now, you really can do better. Switch to the fastest mobile service, Xfinity Mobile. Now with the best price on 2 lines of unlimited, just $30 a line.
Treating schizophrenia without a daily pill may seem impossible. But what if there was a path to treatment just twice a year? It's time for Invega Hafyera. The only long-acting injection that helps continuously control schizophrenia symptoms for up to 6 months with 1 dose. Before starting, you must be adequately treated with a similar shorter-term injection for at least 4 months. Invega Hafyera is not
Heard.
elderly dementia patients have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these can become permanent, or if you have a high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion. Other risks include increased cholesterol, weight gain, heart rate, and high blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death. These are not all the serious side effects. Invega Hafyera. Imagine what's ahead when you leave schizophrenia pills behind.
choice of Montez Ford, the Street Profits, versus the Brawling Brutes. And right now, Butch absolutely torturing Montez Ford.
Oh, Butch derives such enjoyment from just meticulously punishing his opponent.
Let's be honest, Butch wasn't loved very much growing up, okay? It explains a lot about him. The fact is, Butch is as dangerous as the day is long, and Ridge Holland is a true powerhouse.
That's their contrast as a tag team. The technician and the brutal efficiency of Ridge Holland.
Brutality, tag made, and extreme physicality is what the Usos will have to contend with this Friday night. Think about it, guys. The Usos will have held the tag team titles for 432 days this Friday night, and that can all come to an end courtesy of the Brawling Brutes.
Right now, the Brawling Brutes firing on all cylinders. They've worked well as a team and individually. They've been absolutely sadistic.
Montez Ford has been in this match for a long, long time. Desperately got to find a way to make a tag. May not have the use of his hand to do it.
Montez Ford apparently turning the tables for the
Counter right into a DDT. Angelo Dawkins waiting for that tag. Montez Ford has to get back to his feet.
Ford's a long ways away. He's got to speed up the process.
Ridge Holland now the legal man, but so is Angelo Dawkins.
Dawkins with his chance to flip the momentum switch.
Speed and athleticism.
Flying back down low, delivered by Dawkins. Oh, huge splash.
Momentum right now with the Street Profits. Angelo Dawkins to the cover. Kick out from Ridge Holland.
Oh, damn.
Dawkins cannot let up right now. Butch re-enters the fray.
Oh.
Referee trying to get them both out, but it's all.
No way to get Butch out.
A boot and a forearm, but not the distraction that Angelo Dawkins wants.
Butch just made the tag.
He did. He is the
Oh.
kick to the jaw.
It's going crazy.
To the cover. Oh, Montez Ford just in time.
Close call, but this match rolls on. So we take a look at the quick tag delivered by Butch. And giving the shot that secured the victory for the Brawling Brutes.
We say it all the time. Tag team is about working as a team.
Case in point.
Oh! Tandem offense. Not quite three. Angelo Dawkins able to get that left shoulder up. Incredible resilience. He's got to be wearing
This is what, the third match of the night?
one-on-one,
I think it's the third match of the night. It's been banger after banger. I don't know why. I think this is the third match of the night. There's only been an hour and a half. 3 matches in an hour and a half. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's good. That's not a bad thing. You just, I don't know. I'm trying to explain, trying to find a way to word it, but 3 great matches in an hour and a half. It ain't been nothing like, no, like, real, like, bullshit going on. Like, just random stuff just to be random.
And Montez Ford now the legal man. Oh no! Ford from the top. Super blockbuster. Will that do it? To the cover. 1, 2, no!
Now Holland at the absolute last.
But it's like, what I'm trying to say is, before, I don't know. About an hour and a half, they'd have had about 6 matches. 6 matches, maybe 1 decent promo. Like, everything has been, I don't know.
Anyone's a match right now. The Brawling Brutes against the Street Profits.
Not about how you start, it's how you finish. Resilience and will. What it might come down to tonight. They won a fatal 4-way last Friday, now being pushed to their limits on Monday Night Raw. What do Butch and Ridge have now that Angelo Dawkins now, the legal man?
Hands on his
Ooh. Oh.
Now Ridge Holland is in. The two big men ready to slug it out.
Oh. That is a crazy move. He's gonna be fucking loose. Yeah. Ooh.
Here comes Dawkins once again. Signaling to Montez Ford, more tandem offense on the horizon. The first one didn't do the job. This one definitely will. Times two, perhaps. Montez, watch out for Butch.
Oh man.
To the fingers again of Montez Ford.
Ooh.
That was Ridge Holland.
How quickly things turn. Tag made to Butch.
On the offensive against Angelo Dawkins. Oh, kick and a slam to the cover. Huge win for the Brawling Brutes.
How was the match?
Here are your winners, the Brawling Brutes. Usos on notice for this Friday.
Are we looking at the next undisputed tag team champions? Earlier in the matchup, the Street Profits were on a roll.
Jesus.
Flattening anything in his path. Montez Ford, you are cleared for takeoff. Rough landing on the outside. Ford would take a little too much time ascending to the top and Butch once up here, twisting and snapping the fingers of Montez Ford, and that cleared the way for Butch and Ridge Holland to secure the victory tonight. It wasn't pretty, but it sure was effective.
I just realized they have Sheamus' theme song.
The Brawling Brutes will
Why don't they have their own theme song?
dethrone the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
Oh, after Clash at the Castle, the betrayal of Dominic Mysterio hitting Edge after the belt.
Why did I forget about that? I forgot all about that. About what Rey Mysterio and Dominic. I forgot all about that for some reason. When they said, I was like, wait, what?
A man's game pays a man's price.
Rey Mysterio, he popped out of nowhere.
From one father to another. You don't have to go through with this. We can still fix all of this.
He's a man now, so he's got to pay for what he did.
Wait a second, Damian Priest in the Judgment Day. Look out.
Jesus. This man Finn Balor came out with a bandana on, bro. How did I forget this happened? This was just last week. I gotta stop smoking. Woo.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest at this time. He is the legendary master of the 619, Rey Mysterio.
Who made the 619? Because they call him the master of it, but he's the only person that, well, he's not the only person that does it, but he started it, right?
A reconciliation between you and your son Dominic.
I can't help but think, if I only knew all the resentment Dominic had inside, I could have stopped the Judgment Day from warping his mind. My own son, mi propio hijo, won't even speak to me. Edge might be sidelined for now, but he's not out of the fight. And there's nothing that can
This
hold me
man's
down
eyes
long.
match his mask.
I just truly hope that my son will
This
find
man's
a
a
way
legend.
back to our family. I'm not gonna give up. I will never give up on my son. And Dominic, I know you can hear me. I want you to know that everything I've ever done in this life was for you. To provide you a life I never had growing up. Opportunities that I only dreamt of. And a future legacy, son, for you to carry on. Only if you wanted to. can't speak the same about Damian and Finn. Because there's nothing.
You won't do but take out those greasy slime bags.
This is the best I've heard. Usually Rey Mysterio when he talks just sounds very robotic. This is the best I've heard him talk in a minute. Like Rey Mysterio sounded more. I don't know. Sometimes when I'm listening to Rey Mysterio like promos, he just everything just sounds forced. That sounded more genuine. You know what I'm saying? Rey Mysterio was doing an interview and it's I need to stop. I was looking at the next Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. That would be dope.
Yeah, and I feed her at everything.
I was told that things would not get physical.
Does Scene even exist? Binder isn't getting the job done at all. Low key was Xavier Woods right now, huh? Backstage Rey Mysterio says Edge is silent for now, but he's not out of the fight. Yes. Heartfelt speech from Ray. Riddle shows up, bro. That's the thing. That seems very natural. Why wasn't the Brawler versus Uso unified tag titles at the next PLE? Because they didn't want it the next PLE. Shut the fuck up. They wanted it on SmackDown to get the ratings up. What the fuck you talking about? Okay, Dom sucks in this storyline. Says, can we finish it? This storyline does not suck. This is one of the most interesting ones. Riddle's promos are actually making sense. What's going on? Yeah, Riddle did used to just ramble on about nonsense. When you think about some of this, like with him and Randy Orton, like Riddle would just ramble on about nonsense. While Randy Orton was more, I don't know, normal. And that's just weird saying Randy Orton was normal.
University is here to support all your titles. National University, supporting the whole you.
Why people hating on Riddle? Looks like NXT officially dropped the 2.0. Did it? Oh yeah, it sure did. I was just looking at the commercial. It sure didn't say NXT, so they just said NXT. I was looking too. I was like, the logo looks different.
3 roommates.
When the COO of a fake meat company is actually a cannibal that eats raw flesh and bites people's face off and gets arrested, you can't make this shit up. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm not even about to look into. Okay.
Can you grab the baby gifts?
Yeah. Walk to mommy.
Change is here for NXT. NXT 2.0 airs tomorrow on Come Tuesday. What?
For me?
The fuck? The white and gold logo too.
First step.
How does Papa
Why is it
Chicken
called
sandwich
that?
get so crunchy, juicy, and tasty? We make everything with love.
It's 22 when people still don't know that commentators are told what to say. There'd be why the Corey Graves feels why the Corey feel the need to say that Butch wasn't loved very much growing up. This guy shouldn't be employed. Wait, what?
Let's get the job done. So you can think of it as a tool to hammer your hunger, cut your appetite
Huh?
in half, and demolish your urge for peanuts. Payday. Get to it. Also try chocolatey
The
payday.
Brawl and Bruce need a better finisher. Yeah, that finisher was kind of. It was like what was it, like a scoop slam kick to the head? Like, they need something that's more impactful. I don't feel like it hurts as much.
The new Hyundai Tucson. It's your
Well. If it isn't Johnny Sheesh.
If he does name back, he can keep giving, but Butch needs to
The
go.
problem with it is, you cost our close personal friend Austin Theory the match, and that don't bode well with me. Now look, I know you're new around here, so allow Master Gable to give you a free lesson tonight.
All ears.
You just made the biggest mistake.
All ears.
Short career. Because Austin Theory's got something you'll never have.
What's that?
Strength in numbers, baby. 'Cause when you mess with Austin Theory, you mess with the Academy. Ain't that right, Otis?
Yeah.
Got a problem here? Ain't got a problem. Got a problem. Got a problem.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a problem. I got a big problem. Him right now.
Oh, actually, here's the thing.
See, earlier, Johnny had my back out there, which means you got a problem with him. You got a problem with me.
Actually, that makes sense. It took both of you to get the best of our friend, right? So I'm wondering what would happen if we even the odds. Say in the case of a match between you two and the Alpha Academy. So how about it? Next week, Kevin Owens and Johnny
Wrestling.
versus the Alpha Academy.
Are you challenging us to a tag team match next week? Yeah. You know what? That works out great. You know why? Because a few weeks ago you made an open challenge, right? And who answered it? Me. And I beat you. And where was that? Oh, it was in Toronto, Canada. And that night, Johnny, I gotta tell you, I realized I really love beating the hell out of Chad Gable in my home country. And where is Raw next week? Your home country. It's in Edmonton, Canada. My home country. You know what? You're on. Next week.
Huh?
Shoots the hell out. Got him with his own thing. Great job, right? Amazing. Wow. How do you like that? Shushin Chad Gable. What time Gable got shoes?
I don't know why I thought this was going to be a main event. What's the main event? What is the main event? I can't remember. Look at this dude. What's the main event? Oh no, wait. I'm about to say, oh, the Rey Mysterio match, but this is the Rey Mysterio match. What's the, what? Huh?
Sinister force that is the Judgment Day. Showed you the attack on Edge.
Am I tripping? What did they say the event was?
MCL sprain as a result of that attack. Don't know when he'll be back. We'll keep you updated.
Edge keeps getting injured and coming back. I feel like that's the third time it's happened in a year. Because he got hurt when he got turned on by Judgment Day, right? Edge came out of retirement because Edge retired because he kept getting hurt too much. And came back just to keep repeatedly getting hurt every time he comes back. Of course, I think it's his storyline, but it's just funny. Edge is coming back from retirement because he was hurt too much to get hurt a lot.
Mysterio is obviously infatuated by Rhea Ripley. Why is that hard to watch, Saxton?
It's breaking the heart of Dominic's father. You don't see something wrong with that? A fractured relationship because of the Judgment Day?
Sometimes you have to leave your family in the rearview mirror and follow your heart, Saxton. Again, you're like 53 years old and never had a girl.
Dominic, bro.
I don't know. I don't blame anybody. That's just life. You should be happy for Dominic.
Is it Dominic married? Like, they treat Dominic like he's like this little 18-year-old kid who's never been touched by a woman before. And because Rhea Ripley was carrying him like a little baby, he's just infatuated with him. That's hilarious. He's 25, 26 years old, I'm pretty sure. And I think he's married. It's just a weird storyline. Like, it's treating Dominic like he's 18 when he's not. And maybe that's the point of the story, I'm guessing. Like, I'm not a child, I'm a grown-ass man. But it seems weird. Why is Finn Balor got the bandana on today, man? He needs the bandana on.
Last week, we took out everyone that was in front of us and proved to every single one of you once again that the Judgment Day, we run Monday Night Raw. And now, with Dominic by our side, no one's gonna stop us. Especially
Does this man have eyeliner on?
now that he's an old man.
You know, Rhea, you're right. Dominic is a man. He's a brave man. I told you before, Dom. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies. But it takes a great deal more to stand up to your father. And that's exactly what Dominic does.
Dominic Dunn. It's Dominic Dig. Exactly what Dominic did, not Dominic Dunn. Why is he talking like that?
You're talking about a man who's willing to fight his own battles, and he
Oh my
proved that
gosh.
last week when he faced Edge one-on-one.
Yeah, you did.
And if you need a reminder of how that went down, well, Dom is standing right here.
And Edge ain't standing at all.
He's definitely not. Edge is probably sitting somewhere in his mountain of, what do you call it, omnipotence?
Man, I never understood that one.
Nobody did. But he's sitting there nonetheless, beat up, sad, and injured.
Dominic, they didn't let Dominic say a word. He's like just moving around, but he's not saying nothing.
Bobby is very proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rhea.
They going crazy right now.
You got this, Dalton. Just ignore them, mate.
This is Dominic Mysterio. You sit down, you shut your mouth, and show respect.
They go. Oh, fuck.
Tell them, Dom.
Like I was saying.
Oh my god.
I'm very proud too. And I couldn't be prouder to be standing alongside my new family.
Oh my gosh. This man's getting the most heat. That's
The Judgment Day.
That's so beautiful.
Jesus.
You know what? I think
That man's getting some heat right now.
they are having a moment, and we
Just for about to speak into the microphone.
with a photo, a group photo. No.
That's
A
insane.
family portrait. Wait, take a picture of us. Hey, take a picture. Family photo. Smile.
I would put a picture of that family on my
Whoa, we're having such a great time in the Bay Area.
Are you having a good time?
San Jose. But I don't go 1 ounce of color.
Enough of this. It's time for a fight. It's time for a match. I don't mind be out here enjoying the family.
That heat was crazy. Yeah, look, so this reaction for Dominic Mysterio is legendary. Yeah, that's insane. I've never seen somebody get that much heat. I'm not gonna say never, but that's not common. That's not common heat that he just got. Like, that was insane.
All been appointed if Ray has just got Dominic his own scooter like Riddles.
If Dominic is such a man as he claims, how about approach your father like a man and say, I want to do things on my own? Well, Rey Mysterio is absolutely devastated, but I hope he'll have his chance when he teams up with the original Pro Riddle to get some payback on the Judgment Day. A heavy heart in the Max Luchador. He'll take it out on the Judgment Day next.
That was crazy. Like, even Roman Reigns is supposed to be like the top heel in the company, but he still, like, he don't get booze like that.
Coverage for my car.
Oh, your agent helped me make
sure it's just what you need.
What if I accidentally hit a food truck and it gets covered?
Cause like they got people who still like Roman Reigns, so he get like some cheers, some boos. But that was like almost everybody in the arena was booing him. And like every time he talked, they get louder and louder. Like that's insane.
Nothing beats a Jolly Witch.
A mouth-watering ham and cheese sandwich.
Plus, our parents just grabbed them from the freezer and they thought of perfection.
Oh, what?
Yeah, everybody talk about the boos. I seriously, they're trying to boo this kid out of the building. This crowd is booing the hell out of Dominic. They booing the Judgment Day so hard. They're not even booing the Judgment Day. As soon as Dominic started to talk, the crowd went crazy. Like they was kind of booing Judgment Day, but as soon as like they let Rhea Ripley get her stuff off, they let Finn get his stuff off. But as soon as Dominic went to talk, oh my God, that's when it really went up. Dang, this kid is drawing heat. I'm sorry, but Dominic's not threatening at all.
Oh, Miss Flores, you're the leader of...
These people are hating Dominic. Dominic might be the heel with the most heat in the company. Fuckers getting booed out of the building. It's amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like, me looking, like, y'all just saw me watching it. I'm amazed. Like, what the fuck? Like, they started going crazy. Like that, he might have, like, I don't know if that's one show. I don't know how consistent that's going to be. We got to see how consistent that's going to be over the next coming weeks. But I ain't never served somebody get booed that much.
For anything that might help explain what happened.
Dom getting major heat from the crowd. His dad looking down, loving this. That's crazy.
20 cases involving 19 victims with a direct line linking them all together. None of them survived longer than a week.
Why is it that everybody else who's seen it is dead and you're alive?
You saw it too.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I can't think of the last time I've heard somebody get booed that much. Like that boo, you know, that boo reminds me of John Cena versus CM Punk, Money in the Bank 2011. That's kind of how that sounded. Where it was like when John Cena came out, the crowd lit him up. And that's kind of what that sounded like. That sounded like crazy.
Photo sesh, I see. Hey, I know. Everybody say new DQ Fall Blizzard menu featuring pumpkin pie, new cinnamon roll centers, and more. That one is hilarious. DQ, happy tastes good.
Your name is Dr. Ben Song. You were the lead physicist on the time travel project called Quantum Leap. You time travel into other people.
And if the person I leap into dies,
You die too.
good to know.
It is on. Rey Mysterio and Matt Riddle versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day, but it's not 2-on-2. Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley outside the ring. Have eyes in the back of your head.
It's 2-on-2 for all intents and purposes.
Rey Mysterio gonna do some bullshit.
Tag team matchup.
I can tell you right now. Riddle gonna go for a tag, and Rey Mysterio just gonna jump off the apron and go talk to. Like, come on, son. Like, I don't know what. It's like Rey Mysterio gonna do some bullshit. I'm not even gonna cap. Rey Mysterio been doing some bullshit in the past couple weeks. He just gonna randomly pop up out of nowhere and just start. Dominic, come on, son, talk to me. Like, oh man. That's how he just got fucked up. Hey, yeah, but Mysterio want to come in the middle of the match. Oh my gosh. This shit is so funny. Oh yeah, I forgot Seth Rollins might interfere in this match too. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Rey Mysterio's gonna just walk off and start messing with Dominic. And Seth Rollins is gonna come out and attack Riddle. And Rey's still gonna be so distracted that he's not gonna even help Riddle with Seth Rollins.
They knew exactly what they were doing. Knowing full well Rey Mysterio was watching. Rey Mysterio was seeing his son join himself with his new family. Carellen Lock gut wrench. With some teamwork now from Rey Mysterio. He's now legal. Talking about tag team continuity. There's a little bit of it. To the cover. Kick out from Finn Balor.
Maybe Rey Mysterio and Matt Riddle will prove everybody, including myself, wrong. Maybe they are on the same page. Maybe they have figured out the Judgment Day. I just find highly unlikely.
Oh.
Right now, at least at this juncture, Randall's really focused on Finn Balor.
Great Hurricane Rana, but Damian Priest had success against Rey Mysterio one-on-one. Love to remind him of that success in this tag team match.
Rey gets caught by Priest. Not for long. Baby.
Rhea Ripley. To watch Dominic clap as his father is laid out. That's still hard to watch.
Look, I agree with Rey. Dominic's mind has been poisoned. It's been infiltrated with this twisted mindset. Poisoned or set free. Because it seems to me that for the first time, particularly in his WWE career, Dominic Mysterio knows who he is. He's no longer Rey's son. He is Dominic Mysterio.
The price, though. You lose your father, perhaps the rest of your family. Who knows what this is doing to the rest of the Mysterio?
Teamwork from the Judgment Day.
All for the sake of advancing your career?
Referee's back was turned, but, to Corey's point, Dominic has talked about other
Finn Balor.
him and Rey, father, son.
Finn Balor's a good heel.
The Judgment
I ain't
Day
gonna lie.
taking advantage.
And according to Rey, none of these issues were ever brought up by Dominic. So what was Rey to do all these years if these
As far as in-ring work-wise, like him coming out with a bandana.
On the mind of Rey Mysterio, what could I have done differently? Unfortunately, he's in there with a killer, shoulders down, and Finn Balor, who will take advantage of all of that doubt. Chin-lock position, trying to take the energy out of Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio and Riddle obsessed for their own reasons. That is driving them, but can also hurt them.
Sometimes you channel your emotions in the right way that benefits you, and that could be the case as this match goes on here with Rey Mysterio and Matt Riddle.
Exactly. To the cover again.
Dominic Mysterio has channeled his emotions toward Rhea Ripley, and things are swimming for him.
Let's go, Finn.
Yeah, that's tempted. Dominic Mysterio clearly has bought into whatever's going on in her world.
Right now, Damian Priest, the legal man. Sending his boot right through the ribs of Rey Mysterio. Unfortunately, Rey's usual tag partner.
Snake eye.
Wow, to the covers might be in. Just enough for the kick out from Rey Mysterio.
Just the body language. I'm watching Dominic Mysterio in the background, and with that near fall, Dominic kind of leaning in, hoping to see his father, Rey Mysterio, get defeated.
Much as it hurts, Rey Mysterio has to keep his focus in the ring. So,
Gentlemen, there's such a thing as tough love in this world. It doesn't always have to be from father to son. Perhaps in this case, it's son to father. Maybe Dominic is making Rey suffer a little bit just to realize, Rey, you could have been a little bit better.
Well, speaking of tough love, of course, Edge tried to give that to Dominic Mysterio last week, interrupted by Rey Mysterio. So, also what Rey is thinking about his friend Edge right now hurts. MCL spread, oh no.
Ultimate disrespect from the Prince. Coming up on the Judgment Day business. No conscience, Sources tell me that Finn Balor's hips don't lie.
Finn Balor's a good heel. I ain't gonna lie.
Beautiful counter from Rey Mysterio.
Especially in ring wise, I think I just like the way he works in the ring. He can versus how he used to wrestle. I wouldn't say he used to wrestle, but when he was a face, how he wrestled versus now as a heel, he good.
Last week against Finn Balor.
Ripcord knee rocks the Prince.
And the mix.
Another shot for Damian Priest. Riddle's got them both hurt in opposite corners, and this is where Riddle is at his best.
After a shot to Balor and Priest, courtesy of Riddle, completely controlling the tempo of this match.
Tremendous power from Matt Riddle, dumping Priest on the back of his neck.
Beautiful German suplex, but
Time finds the mark.
able to toss the first, not the second, to the cover. Kick out from Finn Balor.
Credit to the toughness of Finn Balor, able to withstand the onslaught as Dominic Mysterio looks on.
concerned about Finn Balor. Strange as that may sound, that has been the turnaround. Road here. Well, going for it, but Finn Balor a little too quick. Damian Priest now a legal man.
Trying to get his feet underneath him. Managed to mitigate the impact, but perhaps not enough. Down goes Balor. Priest in a corner.
Oh.
Just uncorked the right. Night riddle.
Yeah, taking a little too much time, taking the shot at Finn Balor, and that cost him. It was slip out on the apron. Right here is
Oh.
like every time Riddle's on the assault, he does.
Oh. Chokeslam on the apron.
Riddle's not getting up from that.
Jeez.
Jackie's gonna come for us again. We don't know how many junkies are out there.
Great. Another killer doll with a shady plan.
There is an evil beyond this, and we must confront it.
Won't you just die, Chucky?
Riddle and Masked Homeless Man. That's messed up. Why they call this show Masked Homeless Man?
Girl, you can do better. At least with your big name wireless carrier. With Xfinity Mobile, you can get unlimited for $30 per month on the nation's most reliable 5G network. They can even save you hundreds a year on your wireless bill over T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon.
Wow, I can do better.
Yes, you can.
I can do better too.
Now, you really can do better. Switch to the fastest
Ray
mobile
Rose
service,
Stereo.
Xfinity
Yo,
Mobile.
Boo Judgment
Now
Day
with
to
the
get it. I
best
mean, yo,
price
that's how
on
he
lines
was
of
work.
unlimited. Just
It wasn't
$30
Judgment
a
Day,
month.
bro.
If you know,
It was Dominic. Somebody said excited to see this about Roman and Logan Paul. That's crazy.
You are trouble. No one outbeats the hunt.
This is a payday bar. It's got tons of peanuts and a caramel core that get the job done. So you can think of it as a tool to be kept here, or even here, but definitely not here. It's not a pencil, people.
How does this War Games match sound? The Bloodline versus Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Gunther, and Pete Dunne. Also want to have Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci there because I'm having that in Premier League Survive. That War Games Survive series is going to be something, bro.
We're celebrating 50
I ain't gonna lie.
years of signature chicken with a deal you'll love. Now for just $6.99, takes 50 years of crunchy, juicy chicken we've been serving since 1972. Get the 5 piece while you can for just $6.99.
Having your home damaged by a hurricane or even a broken pipe can be both devastating and overwhelming. The Morgan Law Group is here to help. We can help assess the damage, get your home inspected, and fight for your rights as a policyholder. From storm damage, hail, flooding, mold, pipe leaks, roof damage, to sinkholes, we've been representing policyholders for more than 20 years. Make your claims process easier by giving us a call today. If no recovery...
So happy for everyone attending Raw under Triple H and actually getting the money's worth. All these years, I'll drop money in Brooklyn and the Garden to sit through segments and commercials 80% of the time. Can't wait for the NYC return to finally get my money's worth. Man, that's messed up. And that's not what happens at the shows. Segments and commercials. That's not what happens. I guess they mean like ain't much wrestling, I guess. I don't know.
Everything we do.
Absolutely brutal. Yeah.
We're all better off with an ally.
I'm loving down at the heel. He definitely seemed more confident this time around. Yeah, I noticed that too. Before he was talking, he was doing just the mannerisms sometimes. That's all it takes is the mannerisms. If you were just like waiting for your line, it just, you know what I'm saying? But if you are doing little things and, make it seem like you actually feel what you're doing or what you're saying.
Damian Priest of the Judgment Day. Oh, Riddle trying to get back in this match, but so far Finn Balor having his way with him.
Balor and Priest have worked like a well-oiled machine, as should have been expected. There's the X Factor, the Judgment Day Rio. Look at this!
Talked about this. Wow, worry about not just Damian Priest, not just Finn Balor.
She just back suplexed this man.
Spoken for, I might have just fallen in love. Oh, you're sick. Tag is made. Priest now legal.
Oh shit.
Oh, Vincent already compromised Riddle. Look across and Jesse is limped. This should be over.
darn near miracle that Riddle was able to escape. But how much more does Riddle actually have, especially after this? Damian Priest dropping the leg on Matt Riddle. It might be just only a matter of time before Judgment Day secures a victory.
Now tormenting Riddle, much to the delight of Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio.
Here's what I want to see a replay of right here. The Eradicator on the outside. Vicious belly-to-back suplex on the original Pro. Cover here.
That was crazy.
Shoulders down, hook in the leg. Oh,
Victory so close to Judgment Day. Taste it. Sources tell me they're going to hang off the side of the railroad bridge into the fog later tonight. Santa Carla's not that far from Santa Clara. Never trust your sources.
initiation's over, Michael.
Big right hand by Priest.
Blood. Riddle right now getting absolutely hammered in the ring. Oh.
Always talk about the incredible gap.
They're getting hammered.
Resiliency of Riddle. That has been major pain here in this match.
Strength of Damian Priest, but Riddle fighting his way back to his feet just to get shot in the kidney.
No questioning the toughness of Matt Riddle. The human body can only withstand so much punishment. And the punishment of the Judgment Day is in full effect right now.
Oh. Damn, I would need.
Beautiful kick right to the temple.
Go to sleep.
And it looks like that's exactly what Damian Priest has done. Can Riddle get to his corner?
Priest crumbles. The path is clear. Can Riddle make the tag?
Damian Priest looking like Finn Balor. Finn Balor now legal. Oh, so is Rey Mysterio.
Mysterio's been waiting a long time to get back in this match.
A sunset flip.
Oh.
Through goes Rey Mysterio. Take away my son, go after my family, and I'll do anything to get payback. Off the top rope.
I feel like Rey's using
Jesus.
of his son to fuel his motivation.
Finn Balor trying to put a stop to the momentum of Rey Mysterio. More pain the Judgment Day inflict, the stronger they get. Oh my God, what a crossbody to the cover. Kick out from Finn Balor.
Balor, Rey searching for assistance. Priest has been knocked to the outside by our announce table.
Rhea Ripley trying to get Damian Priest back to his feet.
Look, what I said, we're still gonna do some bullshit.
At the exact wrong time.
It's almost like Rey's trying to say, Dominic, come to your senses. Wake up. Realize what you're doing.
Finn Balor just too dangerous of an opponent to take your
Oh.
eyes off of.
Rey Mysterio, man.
Right between the eyes, Rey with a head of steam. Rolls through.
That man is too smooth.
Priest now wasting no time thwarting Rey's plans. Watch Riddle.
Mm.
Riddle. PK from Priest. Riddle from the middle row.
Oh.
Takes out Priest. Mysterio has Balor exactly where he wants him. Dial it up in San Jose.
Mm.
What a moment it would be for Mysterio to beat Finn Balor, defeat the Judgment Day, and that Rhea Ripley again.
Oh.
Seth freaking Rollins out of timekeepers.
What are Rey Mysterio doing? Oh, I'm about to say. Rey Mysterio knew this was gonna happen.
Chaotic scene at ringside.
Whoa, what?
Dominic knew exactly what he was doing. Playing on his father's emotions.
Damian Priest now the legal man after the interference of Seth freaking Rollins.
Mm.
Thunderous choke slam by Priest, and here comes the dagger.
Coup de grace right through the chest to the cover. Yet another win for the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day.
Not just another win for the Judgment Day, but sadly, more mental confirmation for Dominic Mysterio that he's doing the right thing.
Not 4-on-1, 5-on-1 with the intervention of Seth Rollins.
Insurmountable odds for Matt Riddle and Rey Mysterio. In the numbers is where the power lies. Dominic simply knows which side of history he wants to be on.
The pain continues in every way for Rey Mysterio.
You gotta understand, Rey Mysterio would not dare strike his own son Dominic, and Dominic knew it. He knew it. Rey's momentary hesitation opened the door for the Judgment Day to strike the coup de grace right through the guts of Rey Mysterio. A heartbreaking loss for Rey and Riddle, but the Judgment Day continues to grow in power.
Well, last week, tried to interview The Miz at his own home about his continuing issues with Dexter Lewis. We could not have foreseen what would happen.
I don't know how to explain this clear to all of you. I don't want to talk about it. As a matter of fact, you know what? This interview is done. We are done. I am busy. I have a career to go to. So you, take your food, take your papers, get out. All of you.
That was last month. I thought that was 2 Mondays ago. I don't know why.
Better not be here when I get back. Do you understand?
Lewis was in Miz's home. What a brave, brave man. This is what bravery looks like, and it's about to become must-see.
What?
TV with that weird guy. Next.
Well, I feel like I saw that, seen that graphic, but I don't know. It never clicked in my head until just now that they was actually doing it.
The monster's unleashed and ready for battle. Strowman goes one-on-one with Otis. Quite literally, the biggest match in a long time.
Friday Night SmackDown, live this Friday, 7 Central, only on Fox.
If you know, you know.
Crispy corners and sauce on top.
If you know, you know.
Detroit style back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are trouble. No one out Pizza the Hut.
Some people like to talk into microphones. We prefer dropping them. The MDX Type S, a new era of premium performance.
Georgia, look, peanut butter boxes.
This white rabbit thing kind
That's
of
the Chewy Pharmacy box
intriguing.
with our flea and tick meds. It's not peanut butter.
I know, but every time the box comes, we get the peanut butter.
Yes, because Mom takes the meds out of the box and puts them in the peanut butter.
Sounds like we're getting peanut butter.
Yes, but that is the Chewy Pharmacy box.
Peanut butter boxes here. Peanut butter.
All right, I'm out.
Pet prescriptions delivered to your door. Chewy.
We're kicking off game day with a Twisted Tea drop. We're surprising real Twisted Tea fans who love the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea.
You're buying a house?
Yeah. Soldiers get VA loan guarantees.
Yeah, no money down.
Well, my office gives us free bagels.
That's cool.
The LG Wash Tower. Redefine laundry in half the space.
Someone tried to steal your Butterfinger this Halloween. Call the PFI. No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger. Come on. He's yours now.
We got your car, sweetie.
A dealership? I thought this was an online thing.
Looks like you done picked the wrong website, Chief.
It's time to sign, baby.
Yeah, the white rabbit stuff kind of interesting.
Vroom, you don't have to.
Never go to a dealership again. Go to vroom.com, buy a car, and we'll deliver it straight to you.
So sweet. So
What's the main event?
Nobody makes
I still
breakfast
never
as good as
remember.
Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
Nobody.
Nope.
Keep talking.
Who hasn't been on the show
I
yet?
should probably stop.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
I'd like to
I
combine.
know this ain't the main event. I know the Dexter Lumis men's thing is the main event. What's the main event?
Sex trafficking.
It's beyond comprehension. We keep fighting together.
They did Rollins. They did. I think they did every match. How they gonna end this show? He said fight pin?
Absolutely unbelievable.
Did you say fight pin?
Against Riddle, who fought for a living. I don't ever question Seth Rollins' decisions. I don't know if that was the right one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tommaso Ciampa and the host of Miz TV, The Miz. One of the most must-see WWE talk show in history. Welcome to Miz TV. Last Monday night on Raw, I wasn't live and present. And the reason for that is that I have been a victim of a deranged madman. Look, it's one thing to attack me, it's another thing to cost me the United States Championship. But he crossed the line when he stepped foot into my home. Now I looked at my security footage, and what kind of lunatic breaks into your home and draws a picture of my family, puts it on the coffee table and leaves? Look, I don't care if you were in my home for an hour, a minute, a second. You don't step a foot into my home uninvited. And I am sick of feeling this way, always looking over my shoulder. Just 2 days ago, I was celebrating my daughter's 3rd birthday. Happy birthday, Madison. It was a Minions-themed party, and I couldn't help but look at all the Minions that were there and think that he was inside one of those costumes. I ended up punching a Minion. All the kids were screaming, "You hurt Stewart!" I am going crazy.
Wait, what's going on?
And all people can say is, well, what did he do to you? That's not the question you should be asking. The question is why? Why me? So I want you to come out here now, man to man, face to face. What do you say?
Can't blame the Miz for wanting answers.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Come on, this is the platform. This is the audience you wanted. You have a superstar. Yes. Celebrate him. Make them all come out. Come on. Liz, I'm right here. What are you waiting for? Turn around. Understand. You're not a madman. No. You're not, definitely not a madman. You are a weak-minded sociopath, and the next time I see you, I'm gonna kick your ass. Did it not just come out of the bottom? There's a hole in the ring. Oh, God! Dexter Lumis! Run, Miz! Oh, my gosh! Oh, my gosh! Pull him down the ring! What the hell is happening?
Oh.
Avoided the attack from this Dexter Lumis. Avoided his hand with the microphone. Lumis had a freaking weapon. I don't blame him. Whack a cycle. Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
Expectations are a mile high in Denver. But the 49ers, who came close to the summit last season, have high hopes of their own. 49ers Broncos, made for Sunday night on NBC and Peacock.
No one could have survived that fall. We're gonna get out of here. What is this place?
There is a building, and it holds the answers.
I can go home.
Some people are just driven to go the extra mile. They love connecting people and using innovation to move the world forward. They know the little things can mean big things for a family,
About hiding about the fight bit, man.
community. And with the right team, work doesn't have to feel like work. So if you're that kind of person, you're our kind of person. You're enterprise material. Come join us and help lead the future of mobility.
Is it too early to start celebrating Halloween? Well, if you're celebrating by eating Reese's, then no. You're actually late.
I don't think I've heard of the fight pit.
Reggie Bush had something important taken from him, so Wendy's is returning it.
The pretzel bomb!
We haven't told him it's back for a limited time.
Choose Weiss. Choose Wendy's pretzel pub cheeseburger.
H-man shooting from the hip. Fight Pal like Triple H is making sure it's actually Extreme Rules this time. More than one stipulation match. Yeah, that... Triple H need to relax, yo. Relax. Remember that shit, fight pit match, you know.
Detroit style is back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are trouble. No one out Pizza the Hut.
I've been having stomach troubles. It's either yogurt, pork, or citrus. Or almonds. Or maybe it's cinnamon. Now, I could start by removing a lot of things from my diet and adding them back in one at a time until I find the culprit. Or I could find out what might actually be bothering me before
Nas
removing
said
and
versus
adding
Riddle
things
in
back
this
in
match type at Extreme Rules 100,
I'm gonna
following
do
up
that.
all his little stipulations. Yeah, I've never seen. So Riddle's been in a fight pit before. I need to see that match. Whoever Riddle said, I need to see a fight pit match.
$11.
I never heard of that before.
The fair and honest bidding site. This KitchenAid
Viewers
mixer
carrying across
sold for
Extreme
less than
Rules, when Extreme Rules comes out after the bring out and bring somebody with him to turn it wide.
sold for less than $1.
There's a Lumis versus The Miz, House of Horror match. Winner, that's Lumis. The Marcus Ronda Rousey Candlestick on a bowl match. Winner, Liv Morgan. Is that what they doing? What the fuck? Theory versus Kevin Owens versus Johnny Gargano TLC for Money in the Bank winning Austin Theory. Well, that would be crazy. Ever Bianca Belair's Chamber Wars match, winner Bianca Belair. Alexa Bliss and Oscar versus Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Tornado Tag Team match. When Dakota Kai, Io, Sasha, and Naomi returns. Y'all need to stop with that. Seth Rollins versus the United States title match if Seth wins and he didn't fight pit. You just added that. He didn't win. Like, what the fuck? I got it right, fight pit. Oh, these are your predictions before the show started, I guess. Gunther versus Sheamus, 30-minute Iron Man. Oh my god, that would be crazy. That would be a crazy,
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw
pay-per-view.
at the SAP Center, and it was tossed out tonight. Of course, Johnny Gargano, of course, and
2015,
Kevin Owens
okay.
taking on the Alpha Academy. It's going to be next week.
So yeah, that was almost a week ago. He predicted a fight pit, that's crazy.
Chaos will ensue. Kevin Owens, Johnny Gargano versus the Master Chad Gable and his #1 guy, Otis, next week.
In the aftermath of the action we saw earlier on tonight, well, Matt Riddle had a chance for even more payback against the Judgment Day. This time, Riddle set to go one-on-one with Damian Priest live.
What's the main event?
on Raw.
Was Finn Balor just rapping?
Torn apart the Mysterio family. You put Edge on the shelf, and after your victory tonight, what's next?
It's time to
Last week he came out with a bandana and now he rapping. He busting a freestyle.
I think I have to go check on my dad.
I'm just kidding. You know, Priest, I've heard the stories, man. We gotta go out and celebrate because I got a new mommy
And mommy knows best.
And you know what? It seems like my old homie Riddle didn't get enough tonight, didn't get enough of an ass kicking. So next week, I'll oblige one more time. Enough about these losers. We gotta go party. Let's roll. Celebrate, boys.
Let me handle this all. Alright? Let's go. Alright, I got it.
Good. You're right.
What's up, AJ? We haven't spoken in a while. You faving me or something? No, we haven't spoken since you joined Judgment Day and turned your back on me. But now we've talked, so that's over, right? Whoa. Only one of those things is true. Sure, I'm at the Judgment Day now, but I never turned my back on you. Has there ever been one moment in all the time that we've known each other that I have not had your back? Huh? No. You're right. You've had my back. I've had your back. So when I joined Judgment Day, I don't know, and turned my back on the people that I love the most, just like Dominic did, I want no part of Judgment Day. Dude, it's me, Finn. How long have we known each other? Dude, you know me. I come over here and I'm looking for my friend, and I feel like you're looking for a fight. Are you looking for a fight, AJ? Nah, I know you're not looking for a fight, dude. We're boys. Come on. Yeah, hey, man, do some golf. Hey, remember, the offer still stands.
On the Judgment Day,
Wow.
for a new recruit. The mind games
Interesting.
continue, and of course, our main event tonight, Alexa Bliss.
Before we get to the main event, can we please talk about what just went down, Jimmy? The fact that another human being attempted to abduct The Miz and Tommaso Ciampa in the middle of the ring on live television. Nobody seems to bat an eyelash but me. Am I losing my damn mind here?
We're freaked out by Dexter Loomis, okay? He went back into his hole, and it happens. Anyway, on to the main event. Of course, Alexa
I forgot about that. Alexa Bliss and
Bayley wants to move
somebody.
forward from
Bailey, yeah. I forgot about that. That literally started the show. I don't know why I forgot about that.
none other than Alexa Bliss.
Cause I was really like sitting for a whole hour. What's the main event? What's the main event? I forgot all about this.
5 Feet of Fury.
It's been a good show though.
Give it up for Alexa Bliss.
Every obstacle put in my way, I am dominating.
A 5-time women's champion. Alexa
Yeah, Alexa Bliss had crazy man.
Now let me tell you why I'm number one. I'm reclaiming my place at the top.
She gets slept on a little bit compared to like Becky and Charlotte and I guess Bailey a little bit, but Alexa Bliss.
We all know how dominant she has been. Is she back to that tonight? That's the question.
What is this theme song?
Introducing first, accompanied to the rings by Asuka and the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair.
Why is this a theme song?
Alexa Bliss! The worst insult you can hear in any sport is you aren't what you used to be, and Bayley has been pushing that button with Alexa Bliss since she came back.
Tonight, the onus is on Miss Bliss to prove Bayley wrong. Not only to prove to Bayley, but the WWE Universe and perhaps even to herself.
This sounds like a Disney Channel song. Why is that her song?
Fierce competitors in WWE. Here's what stands in the way of Alexa Bliss proving that point.
Bianca dancing to this. I was about to say, why Damage Control music way better than Alexa Bliss's? Like, exponentially better.
It's one thing to call your shot, it's another thing to hit the mark. And so far, Damage
Shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, your themes are kind of fire.
victorious at Clash at the Castle. Bayley so far doing her job as a leader. Will that continue tonight?
We will find out in just a few moments. Can Alexa Bliss prove that she is the Bliss of old as she takes on Bayley next on Raw?
Girl, you can do better. At least with your big name wireless carrier. With Xfinity Mobile, you can get
Shit, that
unlimited
Drake. I'm
$3
just
per month on the
saying
nation's
you
most
can do
reliable 5G
better.
network. They can even save you hundreds a year on your wireless bill over T-Mobile, AT&T, and Verizon.
Wow, I can do better.
Yes, you can.
I can do better too.
Now, you really can do better. Switch to the fastest mobile service, Xfinity Mobile. Now with the best price on 2 lines of unlimited, just $30 a
The
month.
main event is up next.
When you start with better ingredients, better pizza, you also get better papadillas, better cheese sticks, better yummy this, and better tasty that. With this, what you can do with that. And for more for just $6.99 each. That's Papa John's.
The redesigned Corona Slim can, named after yours truly. Slim is one of my old nicknames. You better ask
Gotta be a reason why this is the main event. Of course, it's the last match. And it's also the match that was made at the beginning of the show. Most main events are made through from a segment at the beginning of the show. Like, okay.
Steal your Butterfinger this
That's cool and Lily. I like it.
Call the BFI.
And AJ Styles versus Finn WrestleMania 39. No, that's not a hint of that.
No one lays a finger on your Butterfinger.
It's probably a hint of them transitioning Judgment Day into almost like the Bullet Club or the Club. I don't know, something like that. I don't think it's hinting at. Like, why would they do hint? They could do hints for WrestleMania 39 way in September if they want to, but I doubt that's what's going on.
We make everything with love.
I thought they was going to make AJ Styles versus Finn Balor for next week on Raw, to be honest. Nah, they say Damage Control theme is bad. No, Alexa Bliss theme was bad. Damage Control theme was better than that. Is Dakota Kai drunk or something? I've been saying this for weeks. Dakota Kai walks like she can't, like she just learned how to walk.
What's your favorite live event? A rockin' concert? An action?
Like she walks like she's bumping into somebody. Even the look on her face she looks like she's bumped into somebody. Look, like, no, AJ is better than that. Let him go after Bobby or Roman.
Flo? Gosh, it's been forever. You look fantastic. It's John. Him, from the blind date we went on years ago?
Ah, the struggling actor who didn't believe he could save his snapshot based on how and how much he drives.
I'd love to talk about it over dinner sometime.
Well, I usually don't talk on the phone during
crazy.
dinner, but for potential customer Tom Ham, I will make an exception.
Oh boy.
So sweet, so crispy. Nobody makes breakfast as good as Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
Nobody.
Nope.
Keep talking.
I
can't hear you.
I should probably stop.
Choose Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
Jackie's gonna come for us again. There is an evil in our midst, and we must confront it.
I am ready.
Just when you think you know the answer, we never thought we would see Solo Sikoa again. NXT changes the question.
This was not supposed to be.
Change is here, and it's up for grabs.
McDonald may square off in a number one contenders matchup.
Who will face Baker for the NXT title? NXT tomorrow night, 8/7 Central, only on USA.
And before they get to the Hall of Fame, they will collide tonight. Alexa Bliss versus Bayley.
Two of the most dominant females in WWE. Making countless championships between the two. Again, as we
Main event time.
Bliss is on Bliss tonight.
Take a puff for the main event.
That she is still the Alexa Bliss of old. That the goddess is still inside. Bayley mentioning the Alexa Bliss that used to torment her. As Bliss immediately trying to be the aggressor. Interesting fact here, guys. I found out that 5 years ago in this very building, Alexa Bliss defeated Bayley to win her first Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss was a thorn in the side of Bayley for many, many moons. Now the roles have reversed. Bayley with momentum on her side. Bliss looking to find some.
April 8th, 2019 was the last time these two ladies collided on Monday Night Raw. What has changed since then? Who's gotten better? Who's gotten sharper? That's the question.
Oh.
Right delivered by Alexa Bliss. Yeah, was the early aggressor in this matchup against Bayley, showing the fact that Bayley's words did resonate with Alexa. This is what spawned the words from Bayley. Look how almost deliberately Alexa Bliss got in the ring. Alexa needs to keep her foot on the gas pedal. We need the woman who is ruthless, the woman who's not afraid to bend the rules, the woman who's not afraid to show the world she's the god.
Oh.
This woman. Careful what you ask for if you're Bayley.
Oh, attacking the left arm of Bayley. That's been the theme for Bayley so far. Talking about the roster, talking about the best in the division. Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Bianca Belair as old news for the past. Damage control is the future. And a lot of pressure on her shoulders tonight as the leader of Damage Control.
That's how Bayley wants it. That's why Bayley's in the position that she's in. That's why Damage Control as a whole are in the position that they are in. Because Bayley called the shot and they continue to deliver. Yeah, but I do question the want factor. We've seen for weeks now Bayley hesitant to accept the opportunity to challenge Bianca Belair. Bayley is simply biding her time. Bayley doesn't want to be goaded into cashing in that championship opportunity when she's not 100% certain it's time. She's not 100% certain she can beat Bianca Belair.
A cover, shoulders down, Alexa Bliss with the kick out.
Did not watch Clash of the Castle. That was a 6-woman tag match, much different than a one-on-one match. Who pinned who to end? Yes, Bayley pinned Bianca Belair in a 6-woman tag match. Not a Raw Women's Championship match, Corey.
Momentum, however, on the side of Bayley because of that shoulders down. Once again, a kick out from Alexa Bliss. It could have been a 6-woman, an 8-woman, a battle royal. It doesn't matter. You get one over on Bianca Belair. That is a huge accomplishment.
They're trying to get cheap shot. They're getting Alexa's hair out. Yeah. Oh, how nice of Dakota to do it. Looking out for another woman. Yeah. Right. It's a nice thing to see.
And both of these superstars, a lot of support ringside. Of course, Bayley has the rest of damage control. Dakota Kai and Io Sky looking on. Asuka and Bianca Belair on the outside for Alexa Bliss.
Asuka and Bianca understanding the need for a unified front because oftentimes we see Damage Control try to utilize the numbers game to their advantage. And I agree with you, Saxon. It is a smart decision on Alexa Bliss's part. Does that mean when Bayley wins, you'll admit that you defeated Bliss fair and square? We don't know if Bayley's going to win. Let's not jump. You just try to discredit Bayley for pinning her.
No.
Belair. I mean, what else do you discredit? It's a difference. There's a difference between a 6-woman tag and a one-on-one match. Okay?
Right now, Alexa Alexa Bliss extremely aggressive. Hurricane Rana. Oh my God, I'm planting the face of Bailey. Some aggression we were wondering if we'd see tonight, Gordon.
We've seen glimpses of it since Alexa returned after her identity crisis, but it hasn't been sustainable, and that's what made Bliss so dangerous to begin with. Her ability to sustain her own momentum, to create her own opportunities.
Since coming back, Bailey defeating Raquel Rodriguez, defeating Aaliyah, but right now, Alexa Bliss, the most experienced opponent that Bailey has faced since her return.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss, we talk about it all the time, for the 5-time women's champion.
Taking sunset flip, but good job by Bailey stopping the momentum. She's on the wrong side of the ring. Side, going after the knee.
Smart strategy by Bailey, attacking the knee of Alexa Bliss.
Nasty, I love it. Turning it over, looking to get it finished. Kick out from Alexa Bliss, but near fall after near fall for Bailey.
Watch the impact. Clothesline in the back of Bliss's neck. Bailey's on the wrong side of town.
Alexa Bliss only back one one-on-one match. Since her comeback, since her therapy,
And Bailey's had like what? A bunch? Like dozens perhaps?
she's had exactly two. Twice as many.
Bailey upping the ante now. Oh yes.
Clearing off our table. That's bad news for Alexa Bliss.
This draped over our announce desk. Hey, what's up? Let's look at the attack, the knee of Alexa Bliss. Bliss hobbled.
Oh.
And in agony is Alexa Bliss.
Just when you think you know the answer. We never thought we would see Solo Sikoa again. NXT changes the question.
I'm low key like watching this match, but I'm thinking about how this match could possibly end. That would be dope.
NXT, Tuesday at 8, only on USA.
Within this group, there is a snake.
I don't trust any of you.
You can trust me.
That sounds like what a snake would say.
That was a massive slip up.
This is literally nuts.
Snake in the Grass, season finale next on USA.
If you know, you know.
How does man get locked outside of his house?
If you know, you know.
So that door was open.
Back at Pizza Hut, just $12.99. You are in trouble. No one out Pizza the Hut.
Ooh, we're firing up the Chewy app. What do we want delivered every month? Clumping litter? Resounding yes. Salmon pate? Love that for me. And some of those catnip toys. Just choose the frequency and ship it. We did it. I feel so accomplished. Now you can pet me. Okay, that's enough. You're literally so annoying. Just kidding.
Papa H.
Great prices on everything pets want. Chewy.
The LG Watchtower. Redefine laundry.
MVP was the real MVP of the night. Words of wisdom, true
People
humbleness.
remember ads
What?
with young people having a good time. So to help you remember that Liberty
No, let's
Mutual
please get all right there.
customizes
Look,
insurance,
what happened? I don't even see what happened.
only pay
Like I saw she was hurt, but I didn't see how she got hurt. At least I don't remember.
So, what do you think?
Now Sasha and Naomi is
We're
trending.
prepared to offer cash.
Like, come on, bro.
When you
Are you
get great
serious,
deals
man?
at Denny's
Are you
and Denny's,
serious?
You'll start to expect great deals everywhere. New all-day diner deals starting
Can I get a
and
choice?
delicious meals only at Denny's.
With depression, you just feel blah.
Not okay.
Oh,
That's myself why this the main event on Raw, but I think I see a
So
bigger
your doctor
picture.
tells you about Trintellix, a prescription medicine
Here y'all
for
go.
those with depression.
Here y'all go trying to hint, and then once it don't happen, y'all like, oh my God, what the fuck? Y'all be mad when something y'all came up with isn't like it, bitch.
Call a doctor right away.
Or again, would either be Raw versus SmackDown or Bloodline related. Personally, I'll take the Bloodline versus WWE.
Do not take with MAOIs.
What?
Tell your doctor about all
You
medicines.
know, Bloodline versus WWE. Like,
Life-threatening
the fuck?
condition. Increased risk of bleeding may occur.
War games and fight pit on the main roster. WWE's feeding us good. Yes, sir. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying what they've been doing.
Trintellix may cause serious side effects. Common side effects include nausea, constipation, and vomiting.
Okay, what you think of Russell? Oh.
Looking up.
Time for a change. Ask your doctor about Trintellix.
Reggie Bush had something important taken from him.
Why you go to
Wendy's
commercial on
is
8 count?
returned. We haven't told him it's back for a limited time.
Choose Wise. Choose Wendy's Pretzel Pub Cheeseburger.
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw. Alexa Bliss one-on-one with Bayley of Damage Control. As you can hear, the WWE crowd here in San Jose split between their hometown favorite Bayley and the goddess Alexa Bliss.
Competing chants. What? Let's go Bailey, and Bailey sucks.
Alexa Bliss continually fighting an uphill battle now because of all the damage that Bayley has inflicted.
The lights just dimmed.
Excellent job. You see Asuka and Bianca Belair on the side of Alexa Bliss, and the rest of Damage Control. Dakota Kai and Io Sky supporting Bayley, and once again going after that knee.
The past several minutes, this has been a completely one-sided battle. Bayley has been dominant, but you have to give credit to Bliss for hanging in this fight this long, despite as much damage as she's taken. In spite of, I should say.
Wonder if the old Alexa Bliss would be back. We also wondered how sharp Bayley would be. Hasn't had many matches since her layoff from injury. Bayley tonight has looked very sharp, very technical, and of course, ruthless.
How the heck did it not? Yeah, like I'm not tripping. Like nobody reacted. Like the lights just went down.
Fuels the confidence and the momentum of Damage Control. Really the tale of two returns. You have Bayley return.
Yeah, everybody. That's weird.
Dakota Kai, Io Sky now hold gold in WWE. It's a matter of time.
Like the lights went down and then came back up, and like the crowd didn't really react. The commentators didn't really react.
She was dealing with, but has not been the same competitor of old.
To your point, Corey, there have been flashes of the old Alexa Bliss. She's been aggressive in spurts. You said without consistency, it's hard to be a superstar like Bayley.
Correct. Bliss consistently fending off Bayley at this moment.
Of course, fighting against Damage Control yet again. Oh! They lost to, it was Asuka and Alexa Bliss losing to Dakota Kai and Io Sky in the women's tag team tournament. Still smarting from that loss, no doubt.
The Bliss load here completely unloading on Bayley.
Well, it means to beat the leader of Damage Control.
One high or one low, if that happens with your Damage Control, with the tag team titles 1 week, then Bayley could potentially suffer a loss here to Alexa Bliss.
The athleticism, though, up, shoulders down. Kick out from Bayley. Did you see the athleticism of Alexa Bliss? Just not there because of the attack on her knee.
No, that's got to be frustrating for Alexa right now. Not able to resort to everything she would like to offensively.
That was always her strength. She came up with the offense. She put it on the crossbody to the cover. Near fall, but not quite enough. And go to it again. Crucifix position counter from Bayley. Back and forth they go. A cradle.
Still not enough. They won't go aside.
It'll get Alexa Bliss on her back. Near fall after near fall. It's only the 3 that matters right now. Alexa Bliss trying to fight back with one leg.
Look, it's still Bayley on the offensive.
Forgot why I grabbed my phone for.
Roll up and a kick out from Bayley again.
Bayley still the aggressor, despite taking damage.
I got I forgot why I picked up
Multiple
my phone.
pinfall attempts, but this will do it.
Bliss somehow found a way to escape. It looked like that was it. What a huge win that would have been for Bayley.
But does Bliss even have anything left to offer?
Yeah, the 3-hour Raws don't even feel as long anymore. I ain't gonna lie. The 3-hour Raw, like it don't feel like 3 hours. Like I'm looking at the time and it's almost like the show's almost up and I'm like, damn.
Bayley said it, the thorn in her side that Alexa Bliss was in the past.
Oh.
Kick out from Bayley and a devastated Alexa Bliss.
To your point from earlier, Corey. This is turning into a real gut check for Alexa Bliss. Oh, and the deeper this matchup goes, particularly with the limited singles action Bliss has seen, Bliss has got to be doubting herself right now. She's looked effective at times, toothless at others. It's just a matter of which one we.
Oh, on rope.
With the feet on the rope.
Mm.
Knocked off by Bianca Belair.
Uh-oh.
Didn't catch it.
Oh.
Damage control. Got chaos on the outside of the ring. Asuka. Back fist to Kai. With Lily.
Oh.
Smashed her tailbone against the steel steps.
Well, I don't know why she would even go for that.
Here's what started all the madness. Bayley looking to take a shortcut to victory lane. Bianca Belair would not stand for it. A DDT. This might be the opportunity that Bliss has been fighting for this entire match. Repositioning Bayley. No urgency. I understand she's beat up, but Alexa has got to step on the gas pedal. Dakota Kai. Io Sky.
Oh.
Io Sky knocking Alexa Bliss off the ropes. Oh, Rose Plant to the cover. A huge win for Bayley against her nemesis. With some help from Damage Control, no surprise there. And that's exactly what Bianca Belair. This is the reason Bianca Belair and Asuka were out here to prevent this from happening. They didn't do a very good job, did they, Byron? Well, they obviously it didn't work out. Now Asuka caught coming in, gets the 3-on-1 beatdown.
Mm.
With the championship still around her waist. Right, look out, look out. Here comes Bianca Belair. They're laying out Dakota Kai. Shot for Io. The Raw Women's Champion cleaning house. Defiant in the face of Damage Control. But once again, the numbers game. Too much for the Raw Women's Champion. 3-on-1, too much for the EST to overcome. Bayley not just winning the match, but making her point. Oh! Bayley with a plant to Belair. Second one of the night. This one to the EST. Bayley knows what she wants. The Raw Women's title. It's not a matter of if. It's just a matter of when.
I'm in control now, Bianca. I get what I want, when I want, and I want the Raw Women's title at Extreme Rules.
There's your win, Corey. There's your Extreme Rules in 3 weeks. Perhaps, Corey, maybe you were right. Bayley has been biding her time for weeks and has now decided she wants the Raw Women's title at Extreme Rules. Philadelphia, get ready for the same statement. The Rose Plan. If Bayley hits that, we're going to have a brand new Raw Women's Champion.
And now, the USA new reality competition series, Snake in the Grass.
I think we need to strategize.
Ain't somebody for Aqua match, or that'd be crazy.
Women tend to be better climbers, realistically. Like big guys are not.
I am a little suspicious that you want to stay up here.
I don't trust any of you.
You can trust me.
That sounds like what a snake would say.